presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some space. Okay. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Right. Impact, I'm ready to brace. Okay. We fall down and land on our face. Yeah. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Right. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Okay. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bag covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many. I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm colder than Trey. I stick to the code, I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. Yeah. I gotta cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some space. Okay. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Right. Impact, I'm ready to brace. Okay. We fall down and land on our face. Yeah. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait, boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Right. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Okay. Legends don't die anyways. Boom, 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 boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid.
And a pleasant good evening live from Noble, Oklahoma, site of a semifinal matchup, and it's a rematch from the first part of November, the last game of the regular season, Larry. You were there. We were there up in the stands. What a game that was. Kind of reset the stage as we're kind of saying how the MacArthur Highlanders got here. It was a road test. It was a 9-0 undefeated Bishop McGuinness team on senior night. You had to go to their place. Oh, and by the way, you didn't just have to win. You had to win by 10. So you win by 14. You get the first place. You get to host at the Hill 2 times in a row. It was a great game against Noble in week 1. And then what a game last week. I can't even put into words 70 points against a very good Del City game and a very Del City team with great athletes. So that's kind of the matchup. Now, Larry, it is a rematch. What do you do when you play a team twice?
Well, I think McGuinness is the one that probably needs to make adjustments. I think we feel pretty good about this game. Yeah. Really. We handled them, and we run the ball well, and no one stopped us even in the 2 games that we lost. So I feel good about us being able to move the ball.
Well, here's the other thing is, in situations like this, when you've got Princeton Salazar, who came in with 201 yards rushing, he had 6 touchdowns. That's something new. They've got something new. They had a quarterback that went down. They had a wide receiver, a sophomore, Junior Harris, that will come and play quarterback. So we know there's a switch there. So they've got a little bit of nuance new to their situation. Same thing for us. Now, you're seeing us in the booth and not the regular field, and I know a lot of people are going to make comments, hey, let's not show the guy that's got a face for radio. That's myself. all this time. Let's watch the game. Let's see the game. We are on an audio-only presentation. We've tried to explain this as much as possible. It is on the NFHS network. If you want to go over there and subscribe, you can watch the game. Some people are going to watch it with our audio, so I think that was kind of unique, however you want to make that work. But this is our Countdown to Kickoff, and our Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Kim Thomas Realty. She has been your residential and commercial real estate specialist this whole year long with RE/MAX Professionals. Whether you're looking for buying, selling, maybe an office space, give her a call today, 580-353-5252. You were going to say something. Go ahead.
I just think that that game we played against McGuinness where we won 14, I think that allowed us to be here today.
Well, and
really.
I think so, and I think they some of the broadcasters throughout the state that I've been listening to said that Macarthur is one of the hottest teams entering in. And that's what you want. You want the hot hand. You don't want the bye week. Unfortunately, 5 teams in the semifinals. 2 of them are off, and that's Elgin and Jones. They're both off. They'll play their semifinal games next week. But we're going to play the semifinal game to see the rights to go to state to play the winner of Carl Albert and Newcastle. Again, 2 other OSN teams. So we've got 3 of the 4 that are playing tonight. 3 are in the same district. We're going to take a timeout and be back to Noble right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Well, at last shot, you saw Newcastle and the coaching staff breaking out the huddle, and I'm sure they're about ready to do the same thing. Just right down from where we're at. We're at Noble High School. They're at Norman North High School. We're talking about Carl Albert and Newcastle. That winner will take on the winner of this matchup in what they call For All the Marbles. It's the gold ball. It's the great state championship, and it's been 11 years for the Macarthur Highlanders. They won in 2014. McGuinness has kind of seen a round of it. They were in 16 and 17. They lost to Carl Albert. Last time they were in was in 2020, so 5 years ago, remiss from them. So we're a little bit further away from that, and we need to have something to prove to try to get us back. And by the way, that was the slogan for this year's theme the seniors picked, is Get Back.
Yeah. It's time for us to be back. It's been a little bit of a drought.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Well, our countdown to kickoff from Kim Thomas Realty continues. She is your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals. You can give her a call. She can assist with anything, whether it be buying or selling, maybe an office space. Call her today, 580-353-5252. Speaking of the band, I noticed the Highlander Regiment has their own band section where Noble sits, and that's right behind the goalpost there on the one side, so that's really good. Let's give you your schedule of kind of how we got here, kind of reviewing of the whole season, and it started way back in August 29th, and we're still playing football, and we're almost in the month of December. How about that? When they say you're practicing on Thanksgiving week, it's something special. Scheduled sponsor has been brought to you by the Orchard Group of Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, visit their team website or give them a call, 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. So it was the Elgin Owls' first loss of the season for the MacArthur Highlanders, followed by a city championship with Eisenhower and Lawton High. Ponca City, then Classen SAS, Duncan, Midwest City. A stumble out of the blocks in a game that didn't get started till 9 o'clock because of a lightning delay. I'm not making excuses, but in lies the facts against the Newcastle game back on October 24th. Then it was Southeast back for senior night, and then on the road to that special game we talked about with Bishop McGuinness, where you had to win, and you had to win by 10, but they ended up winning by 14. That's Morgan Stanley's schedule, and now let's give you your keys to the game. And Larry, we're going to talk to you first. What is the keys for a MacArthur win tonight?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we've been able to move the ball even in our losses, so I think our defense is the key to this game. The new quarterback is more of a runner, so we've got to stay in our lanes. If our defense plays well, I think we come out on top.
And I'll piggyback that, too, is eliminate mistakes.
Yes.
Mistakes is costly turnovers or penalties. Penalties have been kind of around for MacArthur that they need to make sure that they clean up in games like this.
Yeah. They've hurt us a little bit, but not enough to cost us a game. But as we progress in the playoffs, they're magnified.
Again, we're in the booth. This is Larry Hatch, myself, Eric Sherem, and this is an audio-only presentation. I know that many have asked why when we get to this time of the year and you're not very familiar with the NFHS. They have their contract with the OSSAA where they have all of their streaming during those broadcasts, so it's an opportunity for you to subscribe if you want to and watch it on the NFHS, or the old-fashioned way, I'm going to say the old radio day. The old radio day in me is going to come out tonight because we're going to call it like the old days for me, play-by-play, just the way it was, MacArthur and Bishop McGuinness. As our countdown to kickoff continues, we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Rule number 6. Be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
It's time once again to get comments from head coach Brett Manning about the season up to this point and what a season it has been. It continues, and I know you have said, the coaches have always said, if you're practicing on Thanksgiving week, you've done something well, and it's very special. First and foremost, let's break down last week. I tried to ask, on the coaches show on Tuesday, of how could you put into words a game that had so many ups and downs like it did and so many points on the board. But how do you walk away from that Dell City game?
Well, obviously, wish we'd have played better defensively, but, got to give credit to them too, because they are extremely athletic. We said it all week, and number 1 and number 5 are, they're special athletes, and they're going to be playing on Saturdays. They're really, really talented. But I was really proud of our kids for hanging in there. When they came back and then took the lead, we had enough resolve to hang in there, stay calm, and just keep putting points on the board, and eventually got some stops that let us win by a few touchdowns.
When you talk about 5A across the board, there was a lot of predictions. There's always the top 10, and it seemed like those on 5A1 weren't really being talked about as much, and that's just the way it is. And so it was kind of fun and interesting, and you can kind of comment a little bit about our district. You have 4 teams remaining, and 3 of them are all 5A1.
Yeah, it's a tough district, and I think there were 3 really good teams in that district. Like we've been saying, felt like all year long that us and Newcastle and McGuinness are all fairly equal, and then it's just a matter of who plays the best that particular night. So we all beat each other once, and now us and McGuinness are playing again.
Okay, Thanksgiving week, kind of strange. You and I talked about when we were growing up. Boy, now I'm sounding old. You only had Wednesday was out of school and you had Thursday, Friday. We had the whole week. That kind of throw your week practice. You kind of had that before where you had to go morning practice as opposed to afternoon. Anything to that this week, or how has it been for Thanksgiving week practices?
It's been good. We kind of had this with fall break also. We have a week full of fall break too. I'm not a huge fan of it, but we make it work.
Okay, so let's break down a team that we know because we just played them a couple weeks ago in Week 10, the final regular season game against Bishop McGuinness. You had to go up there on the road when they were undefeated, not only to get the victory, but over 10 points, and you beat them by 14. That's good. But now playing a team for the second time when they know all that and they want it, what's the breakdown looking like for tonight?
Yeah, it's always different when you play somebody twice, and we haven't done that a whole lot. It's been since I think 2011 since we've done that. But they're a good team, just like they were a few weeks ago. They're a little different now. They have a different quarterback and do some different things, especially in the quarterback run game. So it's not quite just the same exact matchup. There are some changes.
And Thanksgiving, your Thanksgiving, I guess you're smoking the turkey this year. Anything, any trade secrets to how you do it?
Not really. Probably just what everybody else does.
Going to brine it, going to smoke it, and going to eat it. All right. So happy Thanksgiving on the post of this on Black Friday, where everybody's out doing shopping, but high school football here at Noble. And again, this is an audio-only presentation. NFHS has exclusive rights to video stream, so you can be able to watch it there or listen to us as you normally do. So our countdown to kickoff continues right now on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
All right, back here in the press box, and alongside myself, Eric Sherm, Larry Hatch, and the Highlander Regiment, braving the elements, because I didn't think that anybody thought that it would be this is kind of a rainy drizzle, windy drain. It's not a heavy rain. It's kind of a spitting, just light drizzle.
It's more than a sprinkle, but it's not a rain.
Right. So how do you describe that?
Ugly.
Ugly,
yeah.
Well, in a game like this, and you know what? We have been very fortunate throughout the year of 10 regular season games plus 2 playoff games where the weather, last 2 games at the Hill were just perfected, Countdown to kickoff continues. She's Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals. She can assist you with all your real estate needs, whether you're shopping or listing a home. Maybe looking for an office space. Give her a call today, 353-5252. Highlanders, you can see 10-2. Bishop McGuinness 11-1. By the way, their only loss has been to the Macarthur Highlanders. Say, well, it's hard to beat a team twice, and I agree with you. But we were watching the Tipton game, and they were playing Ryan. Ryan had beaten Tipton in the regular season, and then Ryan beat them again in the semifinals just a few hours ago over there in Ellick, 8-man football. Tipton Coach White, he's got an incredible program. They win a lot of state championships there. Unfortunately, his season has come to an end. We'll keep an eye out on the 5A game, too, of interest, because that's who this winner will play. It will be Carl Albert or Newcastle. You can catch both of those games on the Oklahoma Sports Network as audio-only presentations. Again, we've said that enough. You're going to get me tired of saying it because it's hard for me to keep answering all the requests of, let's see the game. Let's not see these guys in the booth. And I get that. I don't want to see myself either, but with an audio presentation, they've got us for the night.
Did you ever notice that no one ever says beating a team twice when it comes to Carl Albert?
Well, that's true. I mean, it's like,
yeah,
you get that to go along with it. 9:51 left to go on the big boy clock that gets us through the countdown to kickoff. Let's give you your starting lineups right now for the MacArthur Highlanders, and this brought to you by Crystal Miller, CPA. Give her a call, 581-0970. It really starts up with your quarterback. He's a 3-year starter. Yeah, that's Avon Lachlan.
So good.
He can do it in the air. He can do it on the ground. What will he do tonight? J2 is one of his receivers that he'll go to. We'll see that often. And then also on the other side is Adam Austin. We'll see number 3. Also number 28, the water bug is Connor Claiborne wearing number 28. And then we'll have that fullback with Brady Fernandez. We'll also see Sanchez, guaranteed number 24. Braden McDonald wearing number 5. And then interior line is Mowat at number 72. And then we've got Gage Jones wearing number 76. Jordan Crane is wearing number 58. And then also we've got Walter Rhodes II, and he is wearing number 64. And then on the tail end, on the other side at tackle, Milo Wyatt's wearing number 78. That is your offensive side of the ball. Now let's flip to the defensive side of the ball, where the MacArthur Highlanders starting defense kind of looks like this. Sean Hughes, you'll see him wearing number 11. He gets in the backfield quite a bit. Aiden Penna, he'll pin on that sides. And then Princeton Salazar, he's on the other side of defensive end. Braxton Murray will also have in the middle section, with Gunnar Tate being a linebacker who calls out all the plays. Eagles Mesite, we hope are a big night for Eagles. And then Josh Rushing, he's going to play both sides of the ball. Quentin Mask, he's had a couple of returns. We've had some great picks as well. Great Garrett Justice, then Darian Mosley in the secondary, and then ending up with Adam Austin wearing number 3 as double A. And that is your MacArthur Highlanders starting lineups, brought to you by Crystal Miller. It's almost tax time. I hate to remind you about that, but for personal, business accounting, tax preparations, give Crystal and her team a call today. She can take care of you. 580-581-0970. The MacArthur Highlanders, the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. It's on an audio-only presentation as that wind and that drizzle and that light haze is drifting across the LED lights in the top. And so it's going to be a kind of a wet situation. What will that do with the ball? We'll have to see.
It is, and we're in really tight quarters in here, which is hard to see.
Get to know your partner.
I've never felt closer to you, Eric,
Did you eat
than
garlic
I do right
today?
now. Do what?
Did you eat garlic today?
No.
Okay, then we're good. Hey, we have a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. Okay, we got 7.5, so we're going to come back. We're going to have the coin toss, and we're going to have the kickoff of tonight's game coming up right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport. Just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures. All in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
All right, welcome back into the broadcast booth here in Noble, Oklahoma, site of this showdown in semifinals in Class 5A, where the MacArthur Highlanders are the home team tonight. So we're going to hear a lot more cheering from this vantage point with our crowd mic. MacArthur Highlanders in all black with gold numbers, and the Fighting Irish in all white green numbers, and their white helmets with a green stripe right down the centerpiece of that helmet. So the Whitecap is introducing himself to both the teams and the coin. And I've already talked to Coach, and if it's his call, he's going to take the ball.
Yeah.
And so it's up in the air. Now Bishop McGuinness is the away team, so they get to call it in the air. And we'll find out what they have decided, because when we're going to –
looks like they won the toss.
They can take their side, or we'll switch, because the thing is, if – we get the ball first, then it will really be a big difference maker in the fourth quarter. So, looks like MacArthur Highlanders will receive, and Bishop McGuinness will be kicking off. That's the decision. So I think you're right. Bishop McGuinness probably won the coin toss, elected to defer, and we've got 3:51 before the site of this 5A semifinal showdown. Any last words of what would you say to a team if you're in the locker room when they know what they're facing?
Yes.
They've already seen this team. You don't have to educate them. You just say wind them up and let them go. At what point, what do you say?
It's intensity, but it's also with composure, so there's no penalties that are
right.
Don't shoot yourself from over enthusiasm. Yeah.
Now, not to say that this is a little bit better sign. That little blowing haze has kind of quieted down now. So maybe right at kickoff in just a few minutes, it may not be a factor. We'll keep an eye on that as well. We'll also keep an eye on that other score of interest, Newcastle and Carl Albert. We're set to kick it off here in Noble. The 5A semifinals coming up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way, because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
All right, an old-fashioned audio presentation only on the Oklahoma Sports Network, but the good news is you're going to have your scoreboard there in the corner so you can keep up with down and distance. You'll keep up with the time as well, and all is well. Your time will be 12 on the board, and if we can kind of see, that's kind of, it's kind of I'll get that fixed. It's a digital board, and so you can kind of see the numbers down, but we'll get that, and I'll get the time as much. But let's get your quarter sponsor is brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve each and every day. Lawton Firefighters Association, proud athletic supporters of our high school sports. So there's 12 on the board, and you know what that means here in 22 seconds. We're going to get this one kicked off. The Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish won the coin toss, elected to defer to the second half, so they will be kicking off to the MacArthur Highlanders in all black, gold helmets, gold numbers, Bishop McGuinness in all white and green.
We look good, don't we? I love those uniforms.
And I'll tell you what, that little rain has kind of subsided now.
It has.
When I'm looking up in the LED lights. They went to 0 on the board, and let's put 12 in it is. 12 on the board. There's only 4 teams remaining in Class 5A. Welcome to the semifinals. Newcastle, Carl Albert, Bishop McGuinness, MacArthur, and it kicks off right now, and this ball is kicked end over end. It is deep, and it is fielded at about the 6, taken to the 10. Now the 15's got a spin move at the 20, and then is hit hard right there, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Highlanders at the 20-yard line.
Okay, run the ball.
Decent return just because of the protection, but lightning speed by Bishop McGuinness, as we see right out of the gate. And so 1st and 10 right outside the 20. They've got digital markers on I like that for us old school guys. You can see them lit up instead of seeing the old orange markers. And we'll have trips on the top side. Or to your left, MacArthur is going to go left to right. It's going to be a handoff to Connor Claiborne. It was almost bubbled and fumbled past the 30-yard line. He makes an adjustment quickly because I thought there could have been something at the exchange, but he gets a 1st and 10, move the chains. No, second down and 1. So it's a 9-yard gain by the Waterbug, and it's going to be a quick handoff to Connor Claiborne again. He makes he just met by a host of defenders, and that's going to be
a loss of a little.
Maybe at the line of scrimmage. So it makes up 3rd down and 1, and guess who's coming in? Number 21. It's Princeton Salazar. And here is the hammer. You want a yard, you get a yard. Let's see what number 21 can do. High snap. He's going to go outside edge, and he is going to be stopped.
Yeah.
I think he hesitated to wait for a block instead of lowering his shoulder. And now the Highlanders are going to go 3 and out unless they decide to go for it. No, here comes number 15. This is early on to see whether we go for it.
Wow.
And 4th down and inches. And they're going to wait 21 seconds on the play clock. I guess they're confident with number 21. Early going for it. We're going to shift over heavy package on the top side or on the left. He's got all the blockers. He gets 21, and he is going to go over, and he's going to get the first down. That's all he needed. He needed a yard, and he got barely the yard.
We got somebody down.
Biggest risk, and it is a Highlander.
Is that Prince?
So there is an injury on the field, and we'll have to see what this is, sort this one out, as it all got quiet here in the MacArthur faithful to find out what this injury is. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with the Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
So the injury was to Princeton Salazar. He is up on his own accord. He has walked back to the sidelines, but what a scary situation that was, and going for it on 4th down. It's a fake handoff to Connor back in the O, and they swarm, and this is a coverage sack because there's nowhere to throw. I know Pushki is upset there, calling the offensive coordinator calls, and this is going to get Avon Lachlan all the way back to the 21-yard line. I think maybe Bishop McGuinness said, hey, you're going to insult us by not giving us the respect that we deserve on a 4th down going for it. Now it's 2nd down and 17. What a massive loss of yards. Got to dig yourself out of a hole. They'll have the trips of the blockers that are off to that side. Connor Claiborne gets away from one, then two, bowls over another.
Keep going.
Still a spin move. He'll get the first down past the 43-yard line. Still carrying guys with him to the 44-yard line. Yeah. Oh, Connor Claiborne, that's your water bug. Wow. I know, I wish you could see it too. I know people are saying, oh, I want to see that. Exciting moves and his spins and his and Connor Claiborne.
He carried 4 people with him the last 5 yards.
And he just keeps churning. And he's still in at running back, and you've got those quads that are run blockers, and now it's it's Aiden with a quick pitch fake. And quarterback Keith will dance past the 50, outside the 45-yard line. That's Avon Lachlan, but you got to respect both. It's either going to be a pitch to Connor or a keep by Aiden, and Avon kept it.
The old-fashioned option, and he kept it.
Right outside the 44-yard line on the first drive against Bishop McGuinness. Lachlan again. Fake handoff. Oh, that's number 6, and we got to give credit to Tyner Marklis. It was almost deflected. He kind of stayed at home and knew that was going to be a little pass out.
Little 5-yard pass. He had some open room, too.
Right outside the 44-yard line of the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. Roland Lachlan on the pursuit. Going to throw. Pitch, catch. Off to the tightrope for a first down and outside at about the 30-yard line. Pitch and catch by Lachlan, and the drive continues.
Caught it right on the sideline, gave him one little move, and got an extra 5 yards.
We're going to keep Lachlan is going to keep them on their heels. You know, we went for it back at our own 20-some-yard line. Handoff, Connor makes one man miss, and then it's taken down at the 31. So it's Connor Claiborne again. We'll check, make sure 21's going to be okay. But it's been Connor's night. Fake to Connor. Oh, that wasn't ready in design. It was Adam Austin coming to the near side of the field, and he was not able to. Just really kind of a communication of his cut was a little bit late from the throw, and that falls
kind of
incomplete.
came out of his hands a little weird, like it still might be wet, even though it's.
So it brings up 3rd down and 10. Fake to Connor. It's going to be a quarterback keep. And they saw this to the tune of 3 touchdowns, but you got to honor Connor Claiborne. That's going to be a 1st and 10. No?
4th down.
Okay, 4th down and 1.
About a foot.
And we do not have 21 in. So that's kind of concerning a little bit. Connor Claiborne is stacked up, and I don't think he crossed. I think going for it, 4th down, turnover on downs, and now your defense. So you come up shy right outside the 20. We're outside the 31-yard line, and 1st and 10 going the other way.
They stacked that line of scrimmage, and we didn't get a push.
A great drive, stalled out, but the one question mark we have was normally you have number 21 come in, Salazar, and I'm looking on the sidelines. You can too, Larry, and see if we can.
He walked off the field, though. He looked pretty good.
I can see him. He's standing alone, so they're really not doing anything right now. So we'll kind of check on him. So it's going to be a handoff. This is fake handoff, quarterback keep.
Yeah.
And we saw this is going to be a new quarterback from what they saw in the first game.
More of a runner.
Junior Harris going to be up to about the 28-yard line.
He got more out of that than I thought he did. He got about 5.
It's going to be 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 8:06 here in the first quarter. Try to get that scoreboard thing working for you. Back to action. He'll empty. Harris back to work, back to pass. In the pocket, going to throw.
Way over
and that's
time.
Out of bounds.
He just airmailed that one over his receiver. Third and 5.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 with 7:45. I know that we have a little bit of our digital clock is kind of blurred, so I'll work on that when we get a timeout. So it's a big 3rd down situation coming up here. Going to roll out, looking, throwing, and throws on the move, and he is going to be stopped.
Gunner Tate.
Gunnar Tate on the tackle. Right outside the 29-yard line. No, they're going to say, is that going to be a...
No, he's on the 29. He's
okay,
still
okay.
4 or 5 yards
Fourth and
short.
on 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I think he was pointing for a direction I was trying to get. So a punting situation. So the Highlanders come up empty as they go all the way down inside McGuinness territory. They come up empty on the second time they go for it on 4th down.
And Eric,
Bishop McGuinness gets stopped.
There was a flag on that, but we declined the penalty. I didn't see what it was, but he picked up the flag and did the...
Punter will stand back at his own 17-yard line. J2 will stand at his 35. With 7:23 here. It's going to go high, and it's going to get a bounce. J2 is going to let it go, and it's going to roll, get an Irish roll at about the 21-yard line, and that will be the second possession for the Highlanders. So, it's kind of, injuries, if that's be the case. 21 went down after that, getting the 4th down conversion the first time around. The second time when it was 4th down, 21 wasn't out there.
And we just needed a foot.
So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Because that guy can get a foot if he just falls down.
I do know that there's nothing being worked on with Salazar. Princeton is there. We'll kind of see what happens here. Josiah Thomas was another one that Connor Claiborne, he comes to the near side of the field, cuts it up in the middle where there's all a bunch of trash. Now, a lot of times he'll skirt through that, but this time there was just too much, too many bodies.
2 or 3 of them there filled those gaps.
Nowhere to go. 1 yard gain. So it is Josiah Thomas, no? Is it 0 or is it no? And they came on a stunt, outside blitz, and it is Josiah Thomas that came in. And Josiah could not pick up the blocker, and they get a sack for a loss of yards to make it 3rd down and 13. Yeah. So you're going to have to go to the air now. Lachlan does the hard count. Doesn't get them to jump.
What are you going to do 3rd and 13?
Yeah, there's not many in the playbook, so you got to go at least to the sticks. Avon Lachlan back to work, back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket on the run, and he is tacking down.
Yep.
And that
got
is
him from behind.
It's just that pursuit. And again, that Tyus Markulis has made 2 big plays, and now it's 4th down, and it's a punting situation. This is going to be a heavyweight battle between these two, evidently.
Yeah.
And we've got 5:54. Both teams have possessed. This is the second possession for the Highlanders. We're back in the end zone to punt this one away. It's a nice boot.
Good kick.
It's going to get close to about the 48-yard line. Bishop McGuinness takes it off, tries to do a spin move, and down to the 35-yard line. So going to be decent field position for Bishop McGuinness right here.
Got to step up, play some defense.
Seesawing back and forth. It's like, trying to get a rhythm. You got a rhythm on that first drive. You were stalled out. And then the second one, they pinned their ears back, and they were coming.
Yeah, I wish we could have gotten a score down there. That was a good opportunity.
Yep. High school football, you want to take all the possessions you can now. Bishop McGuinness with the advantage, being inside Highlander territory. Outside the 35-yard line, still scoreless. Trips on the top side. Going to be a quarterback run. Design, he gets around the corner, makes one man miss, and then goes down outside of the 27-yard line. Boy, we talked about his athleticism.
Yeah,
he is definitely a scrambler.
He's quick. We almost had him back there, and he squirted out of it.
Junior Harris had the opportunity to escape. Brings up 2nd down and very manageable. 2nd down and 3. Knocking at the door right outside the 28-yard line of the Highlanders. They got split backs. Get a new play call from the sideline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Got a man in motion. Going to the far side of the field. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, up the gut. And he will get the first down. He'll get to around the 20-yard line, so inside a red zone opportunity for Bishop McGuinness and the Fighting Irish knocking at the door to try to get the 4th score tonight. Can the Highlanders make a turnover? Can they get a stop?
We need our interior line to buck up and hold their ground in there. They got to push there.
Well, Bishop McGuinness setting their sights on the end zone. Junior Harris got one back to his right. Got a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, up the gut. He'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, yeah. Bishop McGuinness. So the Irish score first. Unfortunately, he got not being in the right gap.
That's what I was going to say. He got in the right gap and pretty much untouched.
Yep, he just got into that secondary, and it was off to the races. So the Irish punched the first score to the Highlanders. Now, remember, Coach said this. This would be like you playing Newcastle. They knew what it was like to you come into their house and beat them by 14. They're going to come with a vengeance.
Yep.
So they put 6 on the board, and the PAT coming up. For the motion, ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is through and good. It's a 7-0 lead. McGuinness. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
Well, for the Highlanders, they had 2 possessions. First one inside Irish territory. They go for it on 4th down and 1. They do not get it. Highlanders get stopped. They get it off to Bishop McGuinness. They take it down the field. And then after the Highlanders are stopped for the second time, decent field position, less than the 50-yard line, and they get that score. Kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Steak fingers, sissy cheeseburgers, sweet teas, cherry limeades. So the Highlanders now you're having to answer points with points.
Have to. We got to get something going.
You got to have an answer, and you've not been able to have that.
You know, they've gotten pressure on Avon.
Yes. They knew what he is going to bring, and they weren't going to let him sit back there and throw. And so we're going to kind of see what their setup is. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. 1 back, that's Connor Claiborne. Avon Lachlan. Kind of got J2 in the motion going on the far side of the field. Fake to the motion man, up the middle, Connor Claiborne stacks, and this time the defense is there. Again to meet Connor Claiborne.
It's almost like they've seen this before.
Yep, well, the first 2 series, he got that 1 first down on his own.
Right.
And now they've really clogged that up. They really will not let him penetrate. He may have to try to go outside. They're coming on a blitz on the edge. Fake handoff to Connor Claiborne, looking to throw. Going to want to air this one out to J2 in double coverage. Oh, knocked off at the right second. Bishop McGuinness with a big play. 2 guys were in stride, and you got to give credit to Aiken Carter, the sophomore, who come from behind, and just right before the ball was landing in J2's hand, he put up his hand fist, and it was deflected.
Yep, he had it in his hand for a half a second. And then
3rd down and 9. Boy, you want to kind of get something positive out of here. Avon Lachlan back to work, back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, on the run. Looks to throw, and he's going to throw again to Adam Austin. Oh, what a catch! And it's caught outside the 40-yard line. Adam Austin. Just when you needed a play, Double-A comes to the big challenge.
Well, I wish our audience could have seen that. He laid out for that.
Laid out and caught that. Now he got stacked with 2 receivers on the far side. Handoff to Connor Claiborne, and he just gets tripped. So he gets through the line, but an ankle or a foot comes up to bite him, and it brings up a 2nd down and about 8. Back to work. Fake to Connor. Oh, they come off that edge. Going to be thrown, and that's a little bit too high and incomplete. Boy, they are really coming.
Yeah, and they had 2 men on him, too. That was tough.
They're going to come hard and heavy to Avon Lachlan, who can't really sit back in the pocket. You'll have Connor Claiborne. 3rd down, you need a pickup here. Handoff to Connor. He makes one man miss, bowls down the other, gets to the 30.
I think he got it, Eric.
It will be close. It's right marked, right outside. It is 1st and 10, Connor Claiborne.
He is so tough.
So the Water Bug gets it done. It's going to be another handoff. Connor Claiborne.
No,
it's Josiah Thomas. That's the train. Train gets down to about the 26-yard line. Well, you got to answer points with points, and answering on this drive would be very good.
Huge.
Avon Lachlan, Josiah Thomas next to him on his left. Man in motion, it's J2. It's going to be a handoff to J2 through a cutback behind. That's a new wrinkle we've not seen, down to about the 17-yard line.
First down.
And that should be another 1st and 10. Move the chains. We're inside a red zone opportunity from Ballard's Garage. Family-owned and operated auto repair shop catered to you and your needs. Give them a call, 699-2400. They go fast. Fake to J2, off to the corner, pumps once, and then under duress has to throw that one out, and Avon Laughlin's on the turf. He gets back up. Well, they're really pressuring. They're just sending all-out blitzes pretty much. Jax Carter on the pursuit against Avon Laughlin.
He's not feeling too good right now. Something with the shoulder.
I can see that. He went down on that shoulder. I know he's a senior. He's playing his 3. This is a tough physical matchup. Laughlin.
Good fake.
It's a fake with
fake
a
option.
Toss, and then he spin move, and then gets down to about the 12-yard line.
3rd and 2.
Boy.
That was close to a score.
I know you kind of miss and we don't really know about the Salazar situation. He came in, he got kind of hurt, laid on the turf. He's not been back, but it's been Josiah Thomas and Connor Claiborne. Just push the pile. Gets down to about but it's a yard shy.
I don't know if it's a yard, but
right outside the 10-yard line. They need to get down to about the 9.
It's another half yard, Eric.
Here comes Salazar now.
There he goes.
So Princeton Salazar, number 21, going to come in. This is the young man that had 200 and some yards and 6 touchdowns.
Well, we need a half a yard.
Well, we always said you need a yard, get a yard. We got 2 fullbacks that are going to go heavy right. Oh, they came in a blitz stunt against Salazar, and he is going to be upended. That was quick off the edge. So they kind of knew what Salazar did against Del City. They made the adjustment. This is the second 4th down and inches stop inside the red zone that the Highlanders were taken out of.
Yeah.
That takes the wind out of your sails. I know, it's a 4-quarter game, but wow.
They run him through different gaps, but they guessed right. If he goes through a different gap, they're not there.
And they came off that edge hard and fast. Yeah. You got to pick him up. And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're going to use Salazar like that. So they did their good study game film. But now Bishop McGuinness, can your defense get a stop or a turnover or something like this? They're backed up on their own 10-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. Tried to go that jet sweep motion, then tucked it back up middle. Takes it up to about the 15-yard line.
We need a stop in here.
Yeah. Got another text that the Bishop McGuinness Macarthur game is showing the announcers. And I said, it's an audio-only presentation. We cannot show you video. We're not under those rights. So thank you for listening. You can watch the NFHS timeout for an injury. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
It's like John Schuart, the lineman for the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish, kind of gingerly walking off with a little bit of aid. They've got some beef up on that line there.
They do.
Larry.
They do.
So the storyline for the Highlanders so far, they got the ball twice into Bishop McGuinness territory and come up empty. Bishop McGuinness has been able to score, and that's been the storyline, 7-0 with almost the end of the first quarter. Handoff, jet sweep motion, trying to go to the far side of the field, and it's going to be upended there.
We had 7 people within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage trying to stop that run, and we did it.
35 seconds remain, and I think this will be the end of the first quarter.
Unless they decide to run one. Doesn't look like it.
Won't have to. London Firefighters Association, first quarter, thanks for all their support all year long. 16 seconds and counting. I think 1 second differs.
Don't jump.
From the clock. It's going to be straight back to pass, looking downfield. Just a bullet strike across the middle and nothing there. So that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, though, as 5 seconds remain. So they threw that and have 5 seconds, so they're still going to have to punt it off. And hopefully J2 will get a good return. Hey, let's just get a touchdown here.
There's a strong wind behind them. I think that's why they decided to run that play before the quarter ended, so they had the wind behind them on the pass.
Smart move, I see.
Yeah.
So they're going to be able to punt this from his own goal line. It's going to be kicked away from J2. He tries to get the bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 41-yard line, and that will end the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, 3 yet to go to advance to the state championship. We'll be back. Bishop McGuinness leads 7-0 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Well, welcome into the second quarter now. Second quarter is brought to you by Pam and Barry from RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Phone 248-8800. Already just like that, 1 quarter in the books. We're into the second quarter, Larry.
I know. It was a fast quarter, but that's okay.
There was a lot of run, and the storyline, we've been stopped. 4th and 1, 4th and inches. Give all the credit to Bishop McGuinness and their defense. Their line, they're stunting. They're outside. They're coming on the edge hard.
They are.
So I think you got to kind of beat them with that. A slant would be good. Anything across the middle.
And I think we will make that adjustment.
So let's see what Avon Lachlan and company will do right outside their own 40-yard line.
Got the train in there.
Josiah Thomas, train is next to Lachlan on his left. Fake, has to pump once. Going to let that one throw, and that's to Gabriel. And Gabriel, 2 guys on Gabriel. That's believing. That means a man's wide open.
He had it
on
right
the
in his
go
hands,
route,
though.
and then just let it slip. And he made some outstanding catches in the Newcastle game. But big players make big plays in big moments, and you need some of those tonight. We already saw one from Adam Austin. Trips down here on the low side. Handoff. Boy, he stacked up there as Josiah the train.
We're not getting to that second level. We're getting right to the line. And
that's the idea. You want to stop the run and make them throw. It's now 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 8, and guess what? They're going to pin their ears back, and here comes the pursuit. Oh, whistle this one dead.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout is called by Bishop McGuinness. They called a timeout. They didn't like what they saw. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
All right, so back here in the booth, along with Larry Hatch, myself, Eric Sherm, it's third down and 8 for the MacArthur Highlanders. And you really say it's kind of a big down, third down and 8, right?
It is. We have the win this quarter, so maybe we can take advantage of that, throw it around some.
Okay, let's see what they dial up. Eamon Lachlan will have 2 receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side. Fake handoff, pressure's coming, gets that one throw to J2. That is past the sticks. That's going to be a first down. He got down to about the 48-yard line.
Are they going to give it?
Yeah, that was at least 2 yards.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're going to say. We're going to take away the run, and we're going to dare you to throw. And if you beat us that, we'll make some adjustments. But until then, we're going to still load the box. They have loaded the box so much. But right up the middle is Josiah Thomas. Gets away from 1 to the 40, then down to about the 36-yard line, almost a 10-yard carry. That's what happens. You get that penetration past the first line. We got some Irish with their hands on their hips. So you keep them going. The tempo is moved for the Highlanders, and they're back to action.
Boy, they're moving fast.
Eamon Lachlan back in the shotgun formation. Josiah Thomas is the running back. Flushed out of the pocket, looks to throw. Wide open, is caught by Fernandez down to about the 21-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Just spread that ball around.
Yeah, that's a new wrinkle. Coach Pushki dialing it up.
Big wrinkle there. We've not seen that one in a while. Getting away from the typical run support. Josiah Thomas gets away from the 1, but then gets tripped up as he gets past the secondary. Gain of about 2 or 3, but Connor Claiborne will come back in. That's a fresh set of backs.
Yeah.
2nd down and 8. We're inside the red zone again, the Ballard's Garage red zone, the 3rd time tonight. Let's see if the Highlanders can punch it in. They'll work with your schedule to get you fixed up right. Eamon Lachlan. Little pitch out to Connor Claiborne on the edge. He's got the 10, down to the 5. He'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, MacArthur!
Yeah. The old option, and that time he pitched it. He kept it the other 2 times, and he pitched it there.
Well, you needed a score. You get a score. The Highlanders finally get 6 on the board, and the PAT coming up. Now we're in a battle royale.
Yep.
3 times down there, and you say, I don't want to be these woulda, coulda, shouldas. Let's just make it. The pitch, as you said, Eamon Lachlan didn't keep this time. Pitch to Connor Claiborne. He's off to the corner. He scores the 6. PAT coming up.
Kel Manning on the hold.
The motion, ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is through and good.
Yes,
We're all
sir.
tied up at 7 apiece. 10 to go here in the second quarter.
We'll
be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Drive summary for the City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Member FDIC. That was a 10-yard scamper. It was actually a pitch out from Eamon Lachlan in the end zone for 6. PAT is good. To all tied up at 7 apiece. And your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From steak fingers to sweet teas to cherry limeades. Hey, everyone. Let's go to Wayne.
Couple different wrinkles on that drive to make McGuinness think the rest of the game.
Yeah, and Fernandez comes up big. You know, you've got some extra weapons out there, even thrown to Gabriel, even though it is in his hands. He needs to make a play like that, but we got in the end zone. Going to have the ball teed up at the 40-yard line.
Is he going to pooch it or kick it?
I know you're kind of – he keeps backpedaling there, so I think we're going to –
little pooch.
Yep, just kind of –
bounce.
Nope, going to be fielded at the 25. He's got some crease and some speed at the 30. Tries to get outside the edge, 35, tight ropes at the 40, and then he's good out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. So a decent return after the kickoff. So Bishop McGuinness will have 1st and 10 right outside their own 41-yard line.
Our defense should have a pep in their step after the offense getting a score, so maybe we can.
This is where you can say, can we get a turnover? Can we get something like that, beneficial?
And if they do punt, they'll be punting against the wind, so need to stop.
So we got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side, 1 stand-up tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Handoff. Boy, he's that short running back, and he kind of gets out, skates out, so Eagles Mesite has to make the tackle, but not until a 5-yard gain, so 2nd down and 5. I remember this when we played them in Week 10. He is so short to the ground, and his offensive line is so much bigger than he is. You can't find him.
Can't pick him up.
He kind of gets lost in the wash. But he's going to be standing the quarterback's left. Quarterback.
Option.
Keep option, and this time he holds, and we're going to get a pursuit that's going to take him right past the sticks for a 1st down. We don't want to make sure that we get the strips or anything like that.
Little option play, kind of like we're running.
Well, yeah, it's good for them, good for us. Clock rolls, 9:12 left to go in the 2nd quarter before the half. On an audio-only presentation, NFHS has exclusive rights for videoing. 1 stand-up tight end. Handoff. Boy, he bounces out. See, he's really good at navigating a spin move down to about the 42-yard line.
Oh, is there a fumble? Oh, we got it!
Oh, my goodness. It's at the last second. He comes up with a turnover, just what the doctor ordered. After the extra spin move, and the Highlanders regain possession.
Sorry for we could not see that from our vantage point.
I understand.
Yeah.
You called it.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many bodies over there. All we always see is celebrations.
Right.
We see Macarthur celebrations. So, well, is it true? Is it good? Yes. Ball turned over. First one tonight of either team. Highlanders take advantage of it. Let's see what they can do offensively. Right outside the 42-yard line. 8:47 remain before the half.
Can we get an 8-minute drive?
8-minute drive and a score. That's what I'm saying. Avon Lachlan will have Josiah Thomas, the train, next to his left. 2 receivers on the far side. Oh, it's a real razzle-dazzle. Oh, and it's batted down. It's picked. This is into the hands for a 6th touchdown. Bishop McGuinness. Man, this is one of their trick plays where you had
and
the motion come down. It was batted down from Avon Lachlan. The defender was there, and is Avon on the ground?
He is on the ground.
So he's on the ground after the hit.
They hit him mid-throw. The ball popped up in the air. Defensive lineman got it, scored.
So you had back-to-back turnovers. And unfortunately, your senior quarterback is laid out at the 30-yard line. I know he's tough. This is a tough game. We'll see what Avon Lachlan is able to do if they get him up and kind of find out what his condition is. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment. Well,
I talked about this in the keys to the game You got to limit turnovers and penalties. They had the first turnover of the ball game. We got the fumble. And the first play, which was one of their trick plays that we've only done once this year, where you get a man in motion, it's a flea flicker back, and they gave it to Avon Lachlan, but the pursuit was there. He gets hit right in the midsection as he was ready to throw. The ball goes up, and guess what? Johnny on the spot, someone's right there to take it, and there's nobody left but 6. Green grass, touchdown. Bishop McGuinness now regains the lead. Back-to-back turnovers immediately, and now it's kicking off for Bishop McGuinness at the 40-yard line, where the Highlanders find themselves down 14-7. Winner advances to the state championship game against Newcastle and Carl Albert.
You know, when you have a senior-laden team like we do, we're able to overcome this.
Well, they were down 3 scores against Ponca City.
Right.
I mean, so I know you got to answer points with points. Bishop McGuinness is a big foe, but you're in the Final Four of Class 5A. This is going to be fielded and then immediately taken down. I've got to down Bishop McGuinness, and I don't think he hit anybody. He just kind of laid out. But they're going to be 1st and 10 right outside our 25-yard line. So kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. So going to get back to what got you here. Is the bread and butter of your run.
Laughlin's back in, so he's okay.
And so is Josiah Thomas. Even a little bit whether they want to keep Waterbug straight, good for fourth quarter. Handoff to Josiah, and he makes one stutter step inside the lane. Gets up to about the 27-yard line. They'll mark it at the 26. So it brings 2nd and 9, only a yard, gain of a yard. So Avon Lachlan is back in at quarterback. 8:12 remaining. Handoff, jet sweep motion coming to the, oh boy, he's really in the wash, and then has to buck upside to get the tackler moving. Gets it up to about the 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and about 3. And now here comes Connor Claiborne. So Josiah Thomas, the train, will go out. Connor Claiborne trying to get you at least a couple yards. It's 3rd and 2. They were really filling those gaps, trying to make sure he had no running lanes. Fake the pitch out. Avon Lachlan with the hold. He'll get the 1st down. Wow, you've got to credit Avon because he can either pitch it or keep it. He made the decision to keep it the first time, pitch it the second time for a touchdown, and now keeps it, gets the 1st down.
Yeah.
Avon Lachlan, your senior quarterback. Hard count. Handoff, Connor Claiborne, who gets away from the stiff, then a spin move outside the 45-50. Go. He's off to the corner of the 40, 35-30. Still on his feet, tight ropes to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Macarthur! Connor Claiborne! No flags on the field. That is a outstanding young man. And when you think you have him and you think you have him down, he's outside the gates, in for the score, for the 6, and the PAT coming up.
He's got some wheels on him. He just outran everybody once he got in the secondary.
And the 2 guys that were trying to chase him, and the PAT coming up to try to get this ball game tied up once again.
Oh, how big was that?
Oh, my goodness, my heart is just going like this, like this, like this, every play. So the very important PAT coming up. The motion, ball down, kick up, kick on its way. This kick is through and good. We're all tied up at 14 apiece.
Beauty.
We've got a dandy here. 7:10 left to go before the half. We'll take a tab out. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
All right, let me get my...
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Well, for those who got to watch that on the NFHS Network, what a special young man that Connor Claiborne, the junior, it is. Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
4 plays, 75 yards, capped by a 68-yard Connor Claiborne touchdown run. It was a beauty.
Wow. What a special night it's been for Connor Claiborne, and we're not done. And your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, with 2 locations to serve you. Steak fingers, cherry limeade, sissy cheeseburgers, sweet tea. It's let's go to Wayne's.
We talked about a senior team being able to overcome, and they got it right back.
After that pick 6, 2 turnovers tonight, one from each team. Kicked end over end and is bobbled at about the 15, now taken up. He's got some room now, see, because all those blockers are gone. This may be a return, just one man to beat. He is going to get chased. No, this is going to be end over end, touchdown. What happened was the 2 defenders were there after the bobble, and then the 2 guys that were there for protection. Big plays, big moments. Yeah. Kickoff return, 6 is good, and they take the lead in the PAT coming up.
You're right. A lot of times
we had that on them.
Yeah, when somebody fumbles the ball or muffs it, everybody kind of lets up for a second, and then he picked it up and he was gone.
Picked up, and there was nobody there on that side. I just said, the only body that was to beat who was being blocked was the kicker. So you exchange big plays for big plays. Don't go anywhere. This game is far from over. 20-14 and a very important PAT coming up. Can we get a block here? Make for an interesting scenario. Ball down, kick up, and this kick is through and good. 21-14, a kickoff return. We had that against them. Dominique, we had a kickoff return for them. They returned the favor here in the semifinals. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
So the kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. It's going to be fielded at the 30, taken to the 35. Now, I was telling you this. Let's go to Wayne's. We had a big play. We score, we tie, and then immediately the initial kickoff taken to the house for a touchdown. And I know that we had Quentin Mask did that to them in the 10th game of regular season. So they returned the favor. Making special teams.
What's sad is they have 21 points, and it's on a fluky play off of a hit to the quarterback and then a kick return. So our defense is playing well. They've only given up 7 points.
Well, that's true. But you're making plays, and they are too, and they're making the special plays when it counts. And when you get to the semifinals, it's anyone's game. You got to play your best and be on your best. Avon Lachlan, going to be another pitch out coming to the corner. To the 40, it makes one man miss. Josiah Thomas, the train, makes another one miss at the 45, and then they're trying to get the strip, pushing out to the 47, 48, to the 50, still whistle, past the 50-yard line, and now they finally get him down past the 50.
He just would not go down.
And Josiah Thomas gets the first down on his own.
Hey, that big guy's a little shifty. That was some good moves.
He's making
there.
water bug moves.
Yeah.
He's really kind of getting some of those Connor Claiborne moves. Josiah Thomas, this makes him fresh for 4 quarters when you can have it. It's going to be a handoff to Josiah Thomas. Makes one man miss, gets around the corner, then gets up past the 43-yard line inside McGuinness territory to bring up about 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, he's coming out. Claiborne's back in.
Connor danced his way for a touchdown this last time around. He's to Avon Lachlan's right. It's going to be a handoff to Connor Claiborne. Again, he just kind of gets inside that wash and looks for a crease, looks for a moment, looks for a breakaway, gets down to about the 40-yard line, brings up third down and a couple. Now, a lot of times we saw number 21 come in, but we're kind of staying away from that. He got hit, and we've not really seen too much of the freshman, Salazar. Avon Lachlan in the shotgun formation. Handoff to Connor Claiborne, makes one man miss. They were coming jet across to try to capture him, but he was already gone. Gets past those defenders, gets down to about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Highlanders, and I think there's a timeout on the field. Who is the injury? I don't see the...
I don't either. Oh, it's one of their
Bishop
players.
McGuinness.
Yeah.
With an injury at this point. We'll take a time. I'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Okay, so the 1st and 10. Welcome back in the press box on an audio-only presentation with Larry Hatch. I'm Eric Sherm. Avon Lachlan, handoff to the Waterbug and gets down to about the 30-yard line.
Eric, ever so slightly, those holes are starting to open up a little bit.
Well, you tire them out, especially when you've got a combination of the train and the Waterbug. You get both of those coming, you got fresh legs. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Avon Lachlan in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll to the left. Looking to throw off to J2. It's caught. Makes a man miss to the 15, down to the 10. Still on his feet at the 5. No, they're going to say about the 10, the 9-yard line.
Yeah. Boy, he's tough.
Great catch. Great catch by J2. So getting Josh Rushing back into this game, as you should. Senior to senior. Avon Lachlan. Wow. We just got to punch it in, tie it up again. Inside the red zone, an opportunity for Ballard's Garage red zone. Avon Lachlan, Connor Claiborne to his left. Good fake by Avon Lachlan. Connor Claiborne, he'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, MacArthur.
Yep, he got in.
Avon Lachlan sold out the fake because they have to honor that. They cannot say he's going to dish it off, hand it off. That is great, meticulous offense right down the field for the score to try to tie this ball game up. 21-20, and the PAT coming up.
Yeah, you're right. Lachlan went the other way, the opposite way from Claiborne, and some of the defenders went with him. Great fake.
Welcome into your Pam and Barry second quarter. For those who are watching this audio-only presentation, I appreciate you spending some time in the booth with us. NFHS, if you want to watch it, get a subscription there. But we have a whole bunch of fun calling Mac all season long. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is through and good. Man. We're back to tied up. Can we stop all this other stuff that they've got? Quit the magic now. 21 all, tied up with 4:28 left to go here before the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
8 plays, 64 yards, capped by a 10-yard Connor Claiborne touchdown run.
Another Waterbug touchdown in your kickoff, brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Before and after the game, let's go to Wayne's. Boy, they kicked that deep in the end zone. Let's just do that for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about no return. So the 20-yard line they'll go. Let's go Mac defense. Let's get another turnover. There has been 2 turnovers tonight. Well, Highlanders got a fumble. They got the ball, and immediately the next play on a special teams play or that special trick play that they've got, Avon Lachlan was hit midsection. The ball goes in the air. Bishop McGuinness was there, gets the ball, skates in untouched. And that's been the storyline of those kind of back-to-back kind of sensational plays.
No fluky things here. Our defense is playing well. Just get a stop and get the ball back and go into halftime.
Especially get maybe another score for the Mac Highlanders. Try to ride that out. Quarterback is hit. That's going to be a loss of yards back to the 15-yard line.
Eagles Matisse, he didn't go for the fake.
So
he
Eagles
stayed with him.
And Coach Holmes said, do your job. Do not. And a lot of players think that they have to do someone else's job. Right. Don't try to do too much. Just do your job. Expect the other guy's going to do his job, and good things will happen. Second down and 13 now for the Fighting Irish. Let's see a pick 6 of themselves that they can give to us. Oh, a low snap. Gets this one handed off, though, and straight up the gut, and gets only a yard or two. Brings up a 3rd down and long.
This is where we want them.
3:47 and counting. All tied up at 21 apiece. And we'll try to get you a score between Carl Albert and Newcastle at halftime. We've not stayed away from this one, so Larry can maybe look that up for us.
I'm going to try.
Because I'd like to be seeing what that score is right about now. 3rd down and 12. Highlanders. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Straight back to pass. Under some pressure. Stands in the pocket. Then he comes out of the pocket. He's going to run. There. He's got all day to run. Fakes the big, long pass. He gets the first down up to about the 40-yard line. So we came, but the discipline to not be able to contain was not there. And we talked about this against Guthrie as the young man had to come in to replace the injured quarterback. This sophomore wide receiver has got some jets.
When you have man coverage, you turn your back, and the quarterback was wide open.
So it's 1st and 10 with 3:11 left to go. Highlanders, big plays again. Bishop McGuinness, handoff, jet sweep going to the far side of the field, is trailed and taken down as he gets up to about the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. But see, you had him a 3rd down and long.
Yeah,
but the thing is, the bait critical. Was, maybe he was going to run the entire time. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Eric, we got 14-7, Carl Albert with 10 minutes left in the half.
Okay, so a close one there, too. So the right to go to the finals is going to be a battle royale between these two. Who wants it more? It's a 4-quarter game. Class 5A in the semifinals. Bishop McGuinness back to work.
Back to pass.
Handoff is a fake, back to go, 1-on-1, and this is way overthrown.
Oh, no. What's the flag for? That was overthrown.
There is a flag that's way back down at the luckily, this is not a spot foul in high school. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, but pass interference evidently the case against the Highlanders. But you're right, way overthrown. They get a break on that.
Is there uncatchable in high school? Do they have that?
I don't think there is. I think it was once. I know people call for that, but and here's the Boo Birds for the Highlanders.
Because that was not catchable. That was 20 yards overthrown.
I understand. But you give them 15 yards. It's not a spot foul in high school, but the ball placed right outside the 40-yard line here with 2:22 left to go before the half. Kind of a low snap, handoff right up the middle, and the Highlanders are there to meet him after the exchange. Gets down to about the 39-yard line.
Clogging up that middle. We're doing our job.
2:17 and counting. Gunnar Tate comes in at the tackle. The senior playing his heart out. 2nd down and 9. Very physical this game is.
It really is.
And they've got speed and finesse. So these teams really showing their stuff. Back in the shotgun formation. High snap. Going to cross. Oh, that's a good trail right there.
Good tackle.
That's Eagles? No, it's 29.
No, 29.
Okay. So Mayberry, RFD gets the stop. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 with 1:41. Remember, the Highlanders got the ball to start this game, so they will be kicking off to Bishop McGuinness. So they're saying, hey, this is 2 possessions for us. We'll get it now, and then we'll get it to start the second half.
Okay, this is big.
3rd down, you need a stop. You need to get it here with 1:23 remaining. Quarterback in the shotgun formation.
He's going to run it.
Empty backfield. Has to run across.
There he goes.
He's going to go right around the corner on a twisted turn, and he is going to be chased out of bounds.
Short. I bet it's 4-down territory, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I mean, because you know what? A field goal try would just get the ball back at the 20-yard line anyway, so you wouldn't punt. So
it'd be a 50-yard field goal from there.
It would be 4th down and about 4, but also the clock with 1:11 left to go. Nothing fancy here.
Yeah, be disciplined.
And
don't
no
jump.
penalties.
Yeah, don't jump.
You don't want to jump off sides. In the shotgun formation, hand clap, tries to draw us off sides. Look for the sideline for a new play.
Yep.
They may call a timeout.
They were trying to get us off sides, and when that didn't work, they...
Timeout. They call the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Well, you need a big stop right here. Larry Hatch, myself, Eric Sherem here in the booth.
4th down.
In the shotgun formation. Got a man in motion going to the far side of the field. Looking straight back to pass, under some pressures, in the pocket, decides to throw. He's going to get the 1st down. And then taken down at about the 25-yard line. Clock will roll with a minute. They've already called 2 timeouts. They have 1 timeout remaining.
Just a little hitch pattern right there in the middle of the field.
They'll stop the clock until they move the chains. They'll set the chains and then stop the clock, and we're under a minute. Junior Harris in at quarterback. Have 2 receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side. Right up the middle, quarterback keep, going to go outside, trying to make something happen. Spin move, gets down to about the 20-yard line with 42 seconds remain. But this is the crucial thing for them is the time is eroding. 37 seconds, and I think they'll have to call their last timeout.
Yeah, I like the way we're rallying to the ball. We've got 4 and 5 players there every time.
Okay, we'll keep it here. Also, reminder, and I know my phone's been blowing up, and thank you so much for watching. So many that are saying, hey, these guys, all you're showing is the guys in the press box, but we are on an audio-only presentation. The NFHS Network has the only rights to stream this game. If you want to go and get a subscription there, you can watch there. It's now 21-7, you say, Carl Albert. It was 14-7. They're up now 21-7 with about 6 to go before the half in that one.
I can't believe people wouldn't want to see us up in the booth.
Well, I know you want to watch the game, but, it's kind of like if you're stuck in the old radio days and you had to listen to a ball game, that's kind of what you've got. But you got at least the down and distance, you got the time, and you got the score. We're all tied up, 21 apiece. I think Bishop McGuinness is out of timeouts now.
They are.
So they've got 0.
This is big because
34 seconds.
They
the
get
biggest
the ball
thing
coming out.
Yeah, they do. So you need to get a stop here. They're inside the red zone. You can't let them score. You kind of have to get a big stop. But that quarterback, he's very dangerous. I know you kind of put a little spy on him in the shotgun formation, running back next to his left. Straight back to pass, looking downfield, stands in the pocket, throws, got a man wide open. It's caught, and then he gets, and they try to get out of bounds, but I think he's about the 3-yard line, but they'll have to come up quick with 27 seconds left to go. They'll start the clock. Down to 24 seconds. Quarterback has to spike it. Yep, so he clocked it. Smart. And they spiked the ball down to 16.9 seconds.
Ooh.
Is your heart in your throat like mine is? Okay, I mean, it's just like, And
they get the ball coming out, so this is a huge stop.
It's a game of inches. They're going to reset I think the time. I think there was a little bit of a miscalculation with the clock, I think. I think they're going to put a little bit more time on. They say 16.9, but I think they're going to be like 18. Maybe we'll see what it is when he spiked it. Trying to get the call up to the press box. Yeah, they got 18
seconds.
18 seconds remain. Ball right outside the 5-yard line. Defense needs to get a stop, but you know what? You know who's going to get it.
If we stop them on a running play, then the clock's going to keep going. This is a pretty big play right here.
So number 9, Junior Harris, that's in at quarterback that we did not see a couple weeks ago, came in for an injured quarterback, has been really the get-go of the offense. In the shotgun formation, he's looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket, decides to load and throw, and that's going to be in the end zone for 6.
Wide open.
Bishop McGuinness gets the wide open receiver. 12.9 didn't take long. They get right down the field. They score the point to take the lead, and the PAT coming up. Back and forth. Seesaw we go.
Yeah.
4 quarters, it's going to be. How about a Quentin Mask return, kind of like we did last time for a touchdown to tie it up one more time. But, man, PAT coming up. Ball down, kick up, kick is through and good. 28-21 with 12.9 seconds left to go before the half. We'll take a timeout, be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
So it's a kickoff after a Bishop McGuinness touchdown, 28-21. Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Let's go to Wayne's. Ball spied and is going to be chopped down at about the 32-yard line with 11.6 seconds. Usually you're going to just run the ball, run the clock out. But as you said in the very beginning, we got the ball to start the first half. We take the ball all the way down inside their territory. We come up empty on a 4th and short, and that was kind of the start of it. Now we have to kick off to them to start second half action.
Yeah, and they should have the win in the third quarter, so that's a factor because those flags blowing up there.
And let's give you your first down opportunity after that kickoff was brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Handoff, Waterbug. And I think that's going to be it. I think they're just going to say if he got through, fine, take it to the races. But I think we're going to be satisfied with taking it into halftime with Bishop McGuinness leading by 7. Now remember, we went to their house when they were undefeated, and we beat them by 14. They wanted a rematch. They got it. Big plays. A kickoff return for Bishop McGuinness. A pick 6 for Bishop McGuinness. That's been the biggest storyline tonight. What will we see in the second half? We'll have to see. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Arvest Bank, we believe homeownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put homeownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from installation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
Well, welcome back into the broadcast booth. It's at half, 28-21. Bishop McGuinness leads. What a story to tell. I mean, from when the get-go, and we've had so many different storylines. You had a pick six where a trick play was kind of sabotaged with a hit to Avon Laughlin's midsection as he threw the ball up. It went into the hands of a walking-in, untouched Bishop McGuinness player. And then after a fumble, that was just right after the fumble recovery. And then we had a kickoff return after our immediate big play touchdown, and they took it to the house for a score. You take those off, those big plays, and I know you can't. That's 14 points that, your defense really didn't give up per se. It was their defense and a special teams play, but it makes all the difference. Penalties and turnovers are big in games like this. So we are indeed at the half where we've got Bishop McGuinness leads 28-21. We've got about 15 minutes before second half action resumes. We've also got our keys to the second half. We've also got our matchups with our trivia for our MacArthur trivia coming up as well. And we'll do that right after this timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone.
We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
At Liberty National Bank, we know success takes teamwork. We take pride in our roots and in supporting the communities we serve. Our personalized approach means we focus on your financial goals every step of the way, because when our customers succeed, our whole community wins. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Well, back here at the broadcast booth, and we're in the half, 28-21. Bishop McGuinness leads. Along with myself, Larry Hatch, I'm Eric Sherem. Glad you could be along for us on a great Friday night. Happy Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
It was great.
Did you have a good one?
Lots of family. And
that's good.
Yeah, good food. Mm-hmm.
Keys to that second half. It's brought to you by Taco Mayo, totally unexpected. Tex-Mex favorites, burritos, nachos, tacos, salads, quesadillas, and much more. Fresh Mex Grill. Come inside, enjoy the Fresh Mex Salsa Bar. Get what you want, get what you need. Taco Mayo in Oklahoma since 1978. Taco Mayo Me. We'll start with you. Keys to the second half for Larry Hatch.
I know this is easier said than done, but we have to let anybody beat us except that quarterback. We've got to contain him some way.
Well, you've taken away their running back pretty much, but even on a third down and long, you had him for a while, and then you wide open middle, and he just ran for days, gets the first down, extends the drive. They get a pass interference call. They get two big plays. I don't know how you eliminate plays on special teams. One is a defensive play where it was just, you hit the quarterback, it goes up in the air. There's a guy right there. He takes it off, dances in the end zone, and then you have a kickoff return, which we did to them in Week 10.
Yeah, you look at that, and we should really probably be up 21-14, but we're not.
We can't play the if game.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, you've got to get a stop. I think the key to this is the second half, you kick off to them. You've got to get a stop to start out with, so then you can answer your points, and then you get that back to an even game. But if they go down and score, then you've put yourself in a big hole for sure.
Yeah, uphill battle from there.
That certainly is. Let's give you your trivia sponsor. Trivia sponsor is brought to you by Hometown Insurance from Angela Rivera. She's owner of Rivera and Fitch Hometown Insurance, provides local leaders like you business and commercial insurance solutions. With over 2 decades of experience as an independent agent, you can contact her today, 580-647-1445, 647-1445. No business too large or small. Visit them at riverafitch.com. Last time the MacArthur Islanders were in a state finals, you probably know this one.
Well, it had to be the state championship year, 2014.
14 when we won it. That's right, correct. So the trivia question is kind of a combination. When was the last time Bishop McGuinness was in a state finals?
Oh, I have a hard
we don't follow them
keeping
much.
Up with us.
Yeah, I understand that.
I had no idea.
5 years ago, 2020.
Carl Albert, maybe?
They were in 2020. They were in there in 2016, 2017. They lost to Carl Albert, and they were in 2020 where they lost there, but that was their last appearance. It's been 5 years ago. It's been 11 years ago for us.
Did they play Carl Albert in 2020?
Yes. So we got 2.5 minutes left to go before we have the warm-ups of the teams. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs. Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some space. Okay. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Right. Impact, I'm ready to brace. Okay. We fall down and land on our face. Yeah. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait. Boom. 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 Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Right. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom. 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 Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Okay. Hey, legends don't die anyway. I was working on a play today. Body bags covered away. I paved, zipped up like a bathing ape. How many of us then came and stayed? Not too many. I've been staying awake to get it and get right on every mistake. I give them a bite, they taking a plate. It's all been a feeling that I couldn't shake. So I just keep killing till I'm at the gates. We straight, we treat them like worms in a lake. They bake, just give me a drum and a bass. I skate and grind till I'm numb in the face, okay? Don't fuck up my day. Don't talk about clutch, I got ice in my veins. I'm coated in tray, I stick to the code. I'm glitching the game. I do anything for the win at the end of the day. Yeah. I gotta cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some space. Okay. Don't fall out, we fall into place. Every step walking with grace, amen. Keeping my foot off the brakes. Right. Impact, I'm ready to brace. Okay. We fall down and land on our face. Yeah. Just to get up and finally escape. Wait. Boom. 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 Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Right. They live through the story they made, okay? Boom. 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 Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah. Legends don't die in a grave. Okay. Legends don't die anyways. Boom. 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 Baby, I'm trying to get paid.
All right, welcome back to Noble High School. Weather has been nice. Had a little bit of that little bit of rain that we saw was a very, very small little factor. I know you stepped outside. I don't think it's really that cool. I mean, it's November cool, but not cold.
But for the football players, it's perfect. Yep. No problems.
So the MacArthur Islanders, Bishop McGuinness fighting Irish. It's the Irish lead by 7, 28-21 here at the half. It's been a story of kind of weird big plays for Bishop McGuinness. Now you just got to settle down and play football. The MacArthur Highlanders will be kicking off to the Irish, so they'll get the ball first to start third quarter action. Third quarter is brought to you by Eastside Pharmacy. Going above and beyond to help their customers. Download their free mobile app. Call your prescription in anytime, day or night. Get your refill notifications. Eastside Pharmacy, for pharmacists over 20 years in business. Easy for me to say. Call 355-6400. Getting a little tongue-tied because I'm really anxious to get this one started. And your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Number 7, Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. So they'll put 12 on the board. So what you and I said, you need to stop. First and foremost, you need to get, even if it's not even a 3 and out, you got to make them punt.
Right.
And we've not seen a lot of that because of the big plays, and we've had kickoffs. But ball teed up at the 40-yard line right there in the middle of the field. Sometimes they go hash to hash, and it's going to be chipped, and it's going to be bounced. And this time it's going to be corralled nicely after this bounce went almost out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start 1st and 10 to start second half action.
You know, that ball hit the turf. He's lucky it bounced right to him. We had a chance at that.
This is an artificial turf here in Noble, Oklahoma. Semifinals winner after these next 24 minutes will be going to Edmond UCO to play a state title game for the winner of Carl Albert and Newcastle. Last time we checked at the half, 21-7 Carl Albert.
Okay, defense.
So Junior Harris in the shotgun. He'll have a running back next to his right. Quarterback keep. He'll go around the edge, and he'll be pursued by the defense. Tries to get around that corner. You know that if he gets around that corner, he's got daylight. Only gain of a couple. Second down. Good spying out on the defense. Second down and 9. Gain of 1.
That was Mayberry again. He's having a good game.
So Mayberry, RFD, comes in with a stop. All hands on deck. We're going to have to really play a tight second-half defense. Junior Harris, he'll empty the backfield. Straight back to pass, looking downfield, wants to throw. And that's
good
going
defense.
to be a good tip away on the far side of the field to make it incomplete. Third down. This is the big third down. Third down and 9. Let's go a 3 and out and get them off the field.
You know, they got us in tinted windows, and it's hard to see on that opposite side. It's pretty dark.
Well, at least there's a window here that I can see through, unless if it was a wall. I'd be stretching out and trying to do everything that I could for that.
Boy, it's awful early to say really, really big play, but we got to get them off the field and get the ball back.
And it recycles through, but yes. Quarterback in the shotgun formation. Running back next to his left. Going to go straight back to pass, looking downfield to set up the screen, and it is tipped and incomplete. Adam Austin came up. Pressure on the quarterback. He is still on the ground. The sophomore gets laid out, and he is down. And the thing is, this is the backup quarterback.
Yes.
The quarterback went down. He is face in the dirt at about the 11. They'll tend to him. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
So we got the stop that we needed. Fourth down in a punting situation. Punter stands back at his own 12. J2 will be at the 40-yard line. Let's see a nice punt return here. I'm going to try to kick away from him. High in the deep, fielded at the 31-yard line, makes one man miss, makes the second man miss at the 32, spin move, then finally goes down. But you know you can make one man miss, but not four. And that's what he had to do as he gets up to about the 34-yard line, just right after the catch, just gain of a couple. And we'll start out
held
first
on to the
and 10
ball,
there.
though. That's important.
Well, let's see what the Macarthur Highlanders can do. They stopped Bishop McGuinness on their first series. Let's see if Macarthur can answer. Winner will advance to the state finals next week on Saturday afternoon at noon. Connor Claiborne in at running back, Avon Lachlan the quarterback. Adam Austin, the lone receiver here on the near side. One on the far side. You got two backs that will run for run support here on the right side. Handoff to Connor Claiborne.
Not much.
And not much. And there's a host of defenders that lock him up. Is going to about a loss of about a yard, maybe 2.
2 yards, yeah.
Yep. Second down and 12. So they do what they have to. But, Connor looks for things. He waits patiently. And this is going to be a false start on the offense. So we talked about special teams. We talked about penalties and turnovers. Penalties hasn't really been a thing for the Highlanders, but it starts right here. So your second and long makes it second and longer. Going to have to try to. Avon Lachlan, fake handoff, looking to throw. Has to come back for it, catches it at about the 38-yard line, so you've got all that negative yards back up, but it's now going to be third down and long. Third down and about 8. Need a big play. Avon Lachlan. Going to be a quarterback keep and spin move, and that's it. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll be a fourth down.
We'll be punting.
So both teams have fielded each other out. And out comes Gunnar Tate to punt. So both teams go 3 and out on their first possession of the second half. This is where you say the chess match. They're kind of making adjustments.
Adjustments at half, yeah.
We'll see with the quarterback as Junior Harris went down that last series and kind of gingerly walked off the field. Gunnar Tate will stand back at his own 21. Gets this punt away. It's a dart. Gets fielded at about the 35-yard line to the 40. Oh, he's got a corner at the 50. We get a flag in the play to the 30, 25, 20. There's a block on Gunnar Tate. They're going to score, but we'll see what the penalty flag is here.
Maybe a block.
This is probably coming back. Yep. He already said bring it back.
Yep.
So the big play was taken away. I know Bishop McGuinness was getting excited. Boy, they are electric when it comes to special teams, but the flag marked out at the 49-yard line. And the Bishop McGuinness Boo Birds are out.
And we had him corralled.
Yep.
Got to wrap up and put him on the ground.
Holding on the return team. And the ball was placed at the 49-yard line, so that will be a 10-yard penalty. And they'll march that back into Bishop McGuinness territory. So they'll be at the 41-yard line, Bishop McGuinness.
Can't go 2 scores down, Eric. We got to hold them again.
Junior Harris is still in the ball game. So as he got up a little gimpy, seems to be okay. In the shotgun formation. Hand clap, handoff up the middle. Skates around the corner. He's off to the races. 45-50, 45-40. It's a foot race to the 35-30. Cut back. Quentin Mass, the only one to touch him. He will not. Touchdown, Bishop McGuinness. Bishop McGuinness goes up 2 scores. Highlanders have got themselves in a hole. Big plays, big opportunities at the wrong time, and Bishop McGuinness scores 6.
Both teams are so evenly matched, and both teams have electric players, and that kid's electric right there.
Well, and you say key to the quarterback, and then all of a sudden
there goes
the running back, and there he goes. And his speed kills. Highlanders down 2 scores. They were down 3 scores on Ponca City and came back and got to win in overtime. Ball down, kick up, through, and good. 35-21. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In the far corner of southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Well, we said stop the quarterback. We said we should have stopped the running back too, and so he skates in for a big score, big play. They're up 14. It's 14 unanswered points. Highlanders have to respond in some way. Kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, steak fingers, great onion rings, Let's go to Waynes. Boy, that's a bullet, and that's going to go in the end zone for a touchback. So to the 20-yard line, we did that once.
Yeah.
It's kind of like chips, and, you get the wind, which they have. You're going to be able to do that.
We got to try to get this into the fourth quarter with.
I see some hand clapping in there for the offense to kind of,
Let's
guys,
go.
this is just what we do. The seniors make it to the Final Four. You're going to get the best from everyone. Had an outstanding game last week at home against Del City. We know you can put up points. See what Bishop McGuinness can do as they're salivating, got their ears pinned back. Handoff to Josiah Thomas, makes one man miss. It's kind of a jersey tackle. He's going to get forward progress up to about the 26, 27-yard line.
Positive gain on first down.
Chunks of yards. You got to answer points with points. You only got 12 minutes and a quarter, so you limit the opportunities. This is going to be a negative loss of yards. So he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. It brings down a 3rd down and 3. Connor Claiborne will check back in the ballgame. Princeton Salazar was a factor in that first series. Went down, got the wind knocked out of him, but we've not really seen him back since.
We need a first down.
Connor Claiborne's going to have to try to get it. Hand clap. Avon Lachlan, quarterback, he'll get it for you. Spin move past the 31. So there again, option look. He's either going to pitch it to Claiborne, which you got to respect, or he's going to hold it, and Avon Lachlan, your quarterback, gets it.
There's no panic. We got plenty of time.
Sure.
Run your offense.
Run your offense and get your points. Avon Lachlan, fake handoff, looking to throw, coming back to Adam Austin, and that hits the dirt. So that's kind of an inerrant throw. Kind of hit the turf. Falls incomplete safely, 2nd down and 10.
That's the difference in being against the wind and with it right there.
Lachlan, Connor Claiborne, the lone back. Hand off to Connor. Boy, he is stiffed up there at the line of scrimmage once again, and this is going to be 4th down in a punting situation.
No, I think it's
3rd down. I'm sorry.
Down, yeah.
That was 2nd down. I'm sorry. 3rd down and 10. So big play coming up here. Going to have to keep the chains moving. Down 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Avon Lachlan, hand clap. Hand off to Connor Claiborne, and he is with a host of defenders.
Loss of 2.
The pursuit came on a hurry, and they kind of knew they were kind of in our back pocket, and we'll have to punt it away. And Gunnar Tate, let's play good special teams punt return. I would say kick away from him if you can. I mean, why kick to your speedsters if you don't need to? Even if you kick it.
Kick it towards the sideline.
Yeah, just kind of do that. Gunnar Tate will stand back at his own 16. Gets that one away, booted, and it's going to bounce. Oh, it's going to get out to the 50. It goes right there at the 49. But they're going to get a half a field to work with. That's not what you want either.
No.
Ball placement. Well, you need a big play. Can we get it from the defense? Can we get a special teams, or a interception, a fumble?
Yeah, they've big played us all night long.
We need a big play.
Yeah.
We need a big play.
Yeah.
I mean, like that. We've had big plays, but I'm saying a turnover or something that just goes our way.
Mm-hmm.
The confidence jaunt out to the sidelines. Is the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish up 14. Remember, all 3 of these teams that are in the semifinals from this district all had 1 loss apiece. They all tied with a 3-way tie to first place. So these are first place finishers. Handoff, jet sweep motion. Boy, he's got that speed. Coming off again. Boy, I'll tell you what, he just finds a way in a crease. He's like their own water bug that gets all the way down to about the 35-yard line, about a 20-yard pickup. Just like that, 1st and 10, move the chains.
He's a small kid, and like you said in the first half, he hides behind that big offensive line.
Hides behind that line.
Can't pick him up.
And then where is he? In the pursuit. You're running horizontally. You got to know where the quarterback is any given time. He's in the shotgun formation, empty backfield, so he's looking to throw. Nope, he looks to run. Corner, Junior Harris off to the races. First down, we got a flag in the play.
Yeah.
Gets down to about the 20-yard line. This came from this line's judge here on this side of the field. We'll find out what the penalty is.
Usually that's a hold.
Got some hands on the hips from our offensive linemen, too, so it's been a physical game.
Yeah, it's going against them.
Yep. So they're going to march him back. Flag in the play. 6:12 left to go. Bishop McGuinness up 2 scores. You cannot let them score here.
Yeah,
You've got to stop them. It's a block in the back. 1st and 3.
Yeah.
From they marked the penalty, from the spot foul. Got a little bit of a precipitation going on right now. Handoff. Right up the middle. He'll skate. He'll score. That's pretty much empty. Bishop McGuinness, and this is a 9-0 team that was undefeated, that felt like they were surprised, and then they had to fight their way back. And now they're up 3 scores. The only time that you can compare the Highlanders being down 3 scores was the Ponca City game. This is not the Ponca City game.
This is not Ponca City.
No, not at all.
Well, they're
starting
to gash our line. And,
Yep. Well, so what you see, and I'm not throwing in a towel yet because we got a long way to go yet, but PAT coming up. Waits, ball down, kick up. Kick is through, and this kick is good. 42-21. Ouch, says the Highlander faithful. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, the big storyline here, it's been the nature of 2 halves. You're only down 1 score at the half, and you're down 3 scores now. You got to have something work with almost this half of this quarter taken away, and it'll go back in the end zone for a touchback, so to the 20.
He kicked that all the way back to the back line.
So welcome into the broadcast booth. We got 6 minutes. 6:01 to be exact, halfway through this third quarter, and they've already had 2 scores, and you've had 3 unanswered touchdowns. 28 unanswered points does not get you wins. So you have to rise up and do something here. What do you have to work with? Mad dash, handoff up the middle, skates up to about the 24-yard line. Connor Claiborne, the ball carrier. Gets about 5 yards on the carry. They're going to say 4 maybe, so it's 2nd down and 7. No, 6. 2nd down and 6. So they gave him 4.
This is where playing fast helps us because we do that anyway.
Fake handoff, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got to throw this. No, he's going to be sacked at the 20-yard line. This is kind of what we did to them. Quarterback tried to pin his ears back and try to throw and couldn't get anything off quick. Did not have the pass protection, so he goes down for a sack. Loss of yards brings up 3rd down and 10.
It's almost a coverage sack. He had a little time there, but
back to work, back to pass. Avon Laughlin's going to throw that one up, and it is going to be incomplete.
3 and out.
So another 3 and out. 3 unanswered touchdowns. And you know what? You got to say, how can you stay positive to a team to tell them, I know and I felt this way at Ponca City, and I know there were 3 scores down there. I thought, you know what, they're just going to pack it up, but they didn't. But this is going to be whistled dead.
No.
Timeout is called by Macarthur. We had a late man come in. We didn't have enough personnel. You don't want another touchdown off of it, so they had to blow one. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Well, they always say it's the nature of two halves. What you see in the first half is what you do not get in the second half. Gunnar Tate will stand back at his own 6. Return man will stand at the 50, so decent field position coming up. Oh, it's a high snap. And Gunnar Tate has to just fall on it, and he will be taken down at the 2-yard line. So disaster. When things unravel, they just start to come undone.
The game is 3 parts: defense, offense, special teams. And special teams has hurt us tonight.
Well, and we called timeout because we had a late guy on the field. You can get down, and the thing is, a lot of times you see like this, first play from scrimmage will be in for a touchdown because then, you're just so let down because of what was up against it,
Yeah.
Not saying that's what's going to happen. It could be a fumble, and, who knows? Pick up and go 95 with it. It'd be great. But emotionally, you're a high school player. These can kind of compound on you. They can. And like I said, Bishop McGuinness was loaded for bear. They said, man, you came to our place on our senior night and ruined it. And as a 3-way tie, and we had to get third place to go on the road. Handoff up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and he will get stopped at the 1. So at least you fought there. It's coming up again, another double dose. You always got the quarterback that can run. You got the running back that can run. Usually people say, well, I can tell how things are going with your demeanor on the radio. And so, yeah, you can kind of tell how I take it, right? Harris, handoff. Oh, he's caught from the middle behind, and he's going to be stopped again.
So they're fighting.
They are fighting. And that's what I wanted to see. I mean, you just don't let them score. You bow back. You made a difficult punt situation. Gunnar Tate had to take the high snap and just had to cover it up. But they got 2 more downs. It's probably 4-down territory.
Yes.
They want to try to put this one away in their minds. It's maybe a quarterback draw. Junior Harris in the shotgun it is. Quarterback, he'll run, he'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, McGuinness. So Junior Harris making things done. The backup quarterback from wide receiver as a sophomore has done his damage here in this contest, and now they're up 48-21, and the PAT coming up. And now what you're going to have to do is play, we're playing up tempo anyway, but it's going to be no huddle up tempo as much as you can because you're 4 scores down, that's tough to overcome.
It is against a quality team.
Sure. So PAT coming up. You just wish that some of that stuff that didn't happen. And, you just saw the disaster. Extra point is good. PAT is good, 48-21. We're coming back here. 3:43 left to go here in the third. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Yeah, one of the things that Larry Hatch and myself were talking about here during the break is they don't make many mistakes, and that shows. You know, when you play mistake-free football and you make the other team make mistakes, you take advantage, and they've done every bit of that. You break down the film. Kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you all season long. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. It's going to be kicked end over end, and it's going to be fielded at the 5. Taken to the 10. Waits for a block, 15, 20. Oh, and gets up to about the 29-yard line. Well, you got to return earlier on in the season, as we saw Quentin Mass take it to the distance. Had the speed, waiting for the block, and it collapsed.
You know, what do you do now? You feel like you have to put it up in the air. You got to score.
Yeah, you got to score quick.
That plays right into their hands.
Yeah, that's and like you said, not making many.
No, they don't make errors.
Mistakes. Josiah Thomas, the senior running back, next to Avon Lachlan. Handoff. Josiah Thomas gets the fumble, and then he gets the ball back.
It looked like he was down, though.
Okay, he gets up to about the 32-yard line, 33. So it was recovered. It was a fumble and a recovery. Avon Lachlan at his 2nd down and 6, 3:17 and counting. Got a hole to come out of, or a mountain to climb. Back to work, back to pass. Over to J2, and it is incomplete. Boy, they're double coverage in him.
It was well covered. They had 2 guys back there.
Into double coverage. 3rd down. 3rd down and 6. Boy, another 3 and out. It's going to hurt.
You know, it's not lost on you how good of an arm Avon Lachlan has. That was a tight spiral into that wind.
Avon Lachlan does the pitch out corner. Oh, they tried to do the strip. I think it's going to be a yard short. It's going to be 4th down.
Another half a yard.
4th down and 1. Nope, they're going to say it's a 1st down. They're going to move the chains.
Oh.
So they move them.
That's a break.
Got a great spot. Gabriel will check out of the ball game. J2 is in. 1st down and 10. 2:42 and remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Only so many possessions left.
That's true. Can do the quick math, but you got to quickly score. Avon Lachlan going to fake. Oh, and this time he is planted as they faked the pitch, and he got pasted.
He's slow
to get up. Well, he got hit. You take it right up in there, and you're going to get that.
You put that arm out there faking that pitch, and it kind of makes you vulnerable to a hit like that.
2nd down and 11, 2:05 counting. Clock is tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
Ticking away from the season. Little pitch out. Oh, and then
they're on to that option play now.
They made that their habit to not have that damage them in the second half. They made the best adjustments for that pitch. And that's option football because that's assignment football. One's got quarterback, one's got dive, one's got pitch. When you have any of that, you just stay at home, and they had 2 or 3 of them. 3rd down and very long, 3rd down and 15.
You can tell they're well coached.
Oh, yeah. Well disciplined.
Just like we are.
Not making mistakes. Fake handoff, rolling out, is going to get sacked. Boy, everything's going McGuinness' way.
Sure is.
They can feel it. They can taste it. 4th down and another punting situation coming up. And 1:02 remain until we finish the 3rd quarter. I would say probably the worst 3rd quarter of this season.
No question.
3 touchdowns, no answers. Gunnar Tate gets this one away, boots it high, bounces right back to the 50.
Hit him. Oh, it hit him. Did it hit him?
No, I think they tried to make it like if it was. And
Number 20 was real close to that ball. It looked like it might have got his leg, but I guess
46-yard line. Now, here's the thing, though, teams can do. They can take the foot off the gas, so to speak. I don't think they're going to do that, but emotionally you can.
Yes.
And you're kind of like going through the motions, waiting for the fourth quarter to end. And then it's hard to regain that if you get any kind of momentum. And I know I'm grasping for any kind of luck of the draw we could have, but we've not had it tonight.
No.
The ball has definitely bounced our way so many times, and they've taken advantage of it. Poor 78 has been limping this whole way.
He has.
He is still
He's
in there.
gutting it out, isn't he?
He is. Very physical. Got two backs in the shotgun formation.
They're
Fake
throwing?
handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they want to put it away. Got a man wide open, outstretched hands, and that's going to be incomplete. And I know Bishop McGuinness is yelling for a pass interference call, but they're really going after the jugular now. They're not satisfied with just putting the Highlanders down. They really want to make a statement, and this goes back to week 10, I'm telling you.
I think so.
You play a team twice. You go to their house when they're 9-0, looking to win the district, a three-way tie for first place, and you send them to third.
So you throw deep with the 28-point lead.
Yeah. Well, that's what we saw. Junior Harris got a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Try to jet motion around the corner and get stopped right around the 50. A little bit of physical stuff thrown around. You got to watch about make any kind of chippiness at this point too, because if they're going to be mouthing either way, you don't want to be the one that retaliates. Because that's where they can really send the flags. Special to make it in the top 4 semifinals of the 32 teams. So you have a latest score with Carl Albert and Newcastle.
It was still 21-7 at half.
Okay, 21-7.
So
okay,
it probably just hasn't been updated.
That's the end of the third quarter. We've only got 12 minutes to go in this one. We'll take a timeout. Be back with fourth quarter action on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, back here to start the fourth and final period. Highlanders have got a uphill climb. Worst third quarter all season long, and you don't want those. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Comanche Home Center.
No, it's not like you can come back next week and play better.
No, that's right. You learn enough. Comanche Home Center, with over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carbon One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial. Number 2, Southwest C Avenue. Third down, got a man in motion, going to the far side of the field. Straight back to pass, looking downfield, comes under some pressure, gets away from one, comes from behind, now is on the run at the 50, 45, and then he'll go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line after he picks up the first down. So that's what I'm saying. He just sails back, and you have no answer for him.
We had him back there. He's quick.
We over-pursued, and he was a wide receiver. He's just a sophomore, so he's got 2 more years coming back for McGuinness.
Was their starting quarterback that got hurt a senior?
That I don't know of.
Because they may have a quarterback battle if he wasn't.
I don't know. I don't think there's going to be a battle here. Based on what you're seeing here, Harris, jet sweep motion going to the far side. There's nobody there. He'll get to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. There's a flag in the play. This could be a face mask.
Face mask, yeah.
And that's going to be taken down probably at the 5-yard line. And that's probably going to do it. Well, it already kind of has. But
half the distance.
Yeah, face mask on the Highlanders, and you'll just put it right outside the 1.
It should be on about 2.
Or the 2, that's right.
Half
about
the
the 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, they're definitely making a statement that they want to go They want it a little bit more than you do. They've had the ball fall their way all night long.
They were not happy about Week 10, were they?
I know. I think they were loaded for bear on that. Quarterback, handoff, and he'll waltz in. No. Oh, I thought that daylight. I saw the day break.
Yeah, they stood him up.
And they stood him up, and they backed him up. Okay.
Still
playing for pride, the Highlanders. This senior class from Avon Lachlan, Josh Rushing. We got a down MacArthur Highlander.
Sean Hughes.
Is it Hughes, number 11, the senior?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take a timeout for injury. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Well, it's been a disappointing second half for sure. If you're the Highlander faithful, it was 28-21 at the half. It's now 49-21 and looking for another to put over a half 100 for a statement. Bishop McGuinness says, we didn't like you coming to our place, spoiling our senior night, making us three-way tie for first place and sending us on the road to Guthrie.
They went from undefeated to third place in one night.
Yeah, and I know. And so they remember that.
Yeah.
And that sting was like right in the first part of November. Junior Harris, handoff. Oh, boy, he just chipped there again right at the line. So still playing for pride, the Highlanders. Boy, if you could just get one little good thing, like knock the ball out and then no one's there and take it 99, that'd be something there for a good highlight. Clock continues to roll with 10:40. The other thing is, too, is you limit a lot of possession time, too.
Yeah, they're taking the
third
whole
down
play clock.
Yep. Which is smart. You want to do that. Junior Harris. Direct snap to the quarterback. Going to try to get around the corner, and he's going to get out of bounds again one more time.
Wow. Putting up a
so
fight.
Still putting up to say we're not going to just lay down. Fourth down, decision time. They could do turnover and downs, and you're at the 99, 94 yard. I think they called timeout. So Bishop McGuinness wanted to call a timeout to talk about it. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Well, the Highlanders have put up a fight here on the goal line after the face mask penalty. It's now 4th down and goal, right outside the 4-yard line. Of course, 4 down territories, if this only celebration could be as a stop, be something for Pride here in the second half because that's the only thing. Quarterback waits, throws, and that's incomplete.
We held them.
Turnover on downs, the biggest celebration you can get to start anything in the second half. At least you held them out when they were outside the 4.
Yeah. Now you just have to go 96 yards and score 28
and then
points in 10 minutes.
You got to get an onside kick. You got to get everything that you could ever see and not expect, But good for them. I mean, the seniors playing tough, still playing 4 quarters, not giving up, not folding up the tent and going home. A lot of people would probably want to do that as the Highlander faithful has been quieted in this second half. It was a 28-21. At the half, we have not scored in the second half at all. Run up the middle. And that's going to be taken up to about the 12-yard line. Is that Josiah Thomas? I think we're going to get some seniors in here, some substitutions. It's going to be a handoff to Connor Claiborne. The ball's on the turf, and guess who gets it? Bishop McGuinness. Uncharacteristic for the Waterbug. That has been this kind of night. A little bit of precip, a little bit of wet ball. You had a 4-down stop, and now you give them the ball back at the 15-yard line. Well, we saw that. We got the fumble from them, and then immediately they got the pick 6.
Right. This has been a very uncharacteristic game as far as mistakes for Macarthur.
Yeah. And we talked about that. Bishop McGuinness plays mistake-free football. They're not going to make the mistakes, and they have not. And they've capitalized on your mistakes.
Right.
And so, that's how football goes. So I know I hate, it's so much better than what they've had for the last 3 years in a row, finishing 3rd or 4th in the district, getting a 1 in the round done, not making the semifinals since 11 years ago. Still got their starters in, which I'm kind of a little surprised with. Back to work. Back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, then decides to run, and then he throws a junk ball, and that's going to be caught at the 5-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. And the quarterback is laid out. Now, here's the other thing is, too, he's laid out again. Quarterback got hit on the throw. If you want to go to a state finals, do you want a healthy quarterback or do you want one that's your third-string quarterback?
Yeah, you got a 28-point lead with 9 minutes left. He literally threw that up for grabs.
And he did.
And the guy caught it.
And he got laid out, and they do the catch. But it's on the 3-yard line, but he's got to come out because I'm going to reset the game clock. Wildcat look, hits the corner, and he'll score for the touchdown.
Yeah. He just kind of walked in there.
Yeah, that was it. It's just too much. It's just too much to overcome. You kind of want to.
Well, the defense
can't really stop the bleeding at this time, but it's
the defense gave it their all on that goal line stand, and then bam, you're back out on the field immediately.
And the PAT coming up.
They didn't put the points up.
Yeah,
on
I know. I saw
yet.
that.
There they go.
They got it 55, and now the PAT. Bishop McGuinness will be on their way to Edmond next week.
Whoa.
Ball gets way overthrown. This is the first mistake that they've had. It's a fire drill, and then we get the stop back at the 30. So the PAT is stopped. But that's pretty much it.
That's not much of a mistake at this stage.
No, not. You're right. If this was a game that was tied, it would be everything. We'd be yelling and screaming. Okay, we're going to take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Well, back here at Noble, Oklahoma, unfortunately, a 28-21 ball game at the half. Bishop McGuinness, they now lead 55-21. All of those unanswered points, and that's been the story of the second half. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Wayne's drive-in kickoff with 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Chip shot is going to be short, fielded, gets around the corner from 1, but not the second, gets up to about the 26-yard line. Seniors playing for pride.
Yes.
Let's talk about those great seniors, 3-year starters, Avon Lachlan at quarterback, Josh Rushing, Adam Austin. Now you get Connor Claiborne, the water bug, who comes back next year. He's just a junior.
And Prince Salazar.
He's just a freshman. We only saw him limited in the first quarter. But Josiah Thomas, the train, senior. Boy, they've really made the adjustments in the second half. They've really kind of done their film study. Hats off to a very well-disciplined Bishop McGuinness team. Little outlet throw.
Rushing.
And just gets over to Josh Rushing. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Gabriel will come in.
That's about the 31, Eric.
Oh, 31, I'm sorry. So 2nd and 5, gain of 5. Well, they're saying 5. It's like markers about 7. Handoff. Josiah Thomas up the middle. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. Don't want to give him the ball back with 8 minutes left to go because they're going to continue to score. Lachlan fakes the pitch, and that's what I'm saying. They've really got that down now.
They've got us locked down.
Yeah, they're not going to sell out on that. You've only pitched it once for a touchdown, but he's kept it. Avon Lachlan. He took his helmet off.
He did.
Oh, it's 4th down. That's why.
He's
4th and 4.
They've kind of beat him up tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch.
Back to punt. That is 21-yard line. Oh, they're going to go for it. Fake for it. And I think he tripped and fell.
He did not get it.
No, he didn't. I think the senior took it about 2 yards shy. Trying to do what you can, You're trying to get a win or something positive. I know that give him the ball back. The game's pretty much in hand and over with. But you try for the fake punt. Gunnar Tate was not able to get, I think he kind of tripped.
He did.
Tripped right there about 2 yards shy of trying to cross to get the first down.
I think they got a new quarterback in there.
Okay, so now they said, well, man, week 6 has been bludgeoned, and then hand off to get some new wheels out there. It's going to be off to the side corner.
This is so hard at this point in the game because McGuinness backups are wanting to score like crazy.
Sure, I understand
and
that.
Our kids are
so right.
Not that excited.
So as we get a new quarterback in, it's 34-7 is what we've got now, with Carl Albert in the lead.
Yeah, they got the extra point, so it's 35-7.
So it looks like Carl Albert will be taking on a foe that they knew for so long, that was in their district for so many years until the last 2 that Bishop McGuinness came over to this side. And they've played some finals against each other, and that's what it's going to be next week at UCO at 12 noon, Saturday. You can catch that on the NFHS network. Handoff, fake handoff, quarterback keep this is totally different from what you see from a number 9.
Yes.
But you don't want to get him hurt because he's been hit twice, and you think, okay, we do have another week to play,
Yeah, they should have all their backups in there at this point.
Yep. So all the McGuinness faithful has stayed. They want to celebrate with their team here at Noble. Highlanders don't have to hang their heads down low because they've had
great year.
They had a great year. I mean, unexpected because no one expected them to get this far. Handoff up the middle. Yeah, we got going to get down to about the 17, 16-yard line.
And, Eric, we had a lot of fans travel to this. I'm proud of the Macarthur fans showing up, and a lot of them have stayed even through this.
Well, and I want to thank you for coming in and pinch hitting there in the latter part of the season.
Sure.
You came at the right time, right at the Bishop McGuinness game, and had a thrilling game there and 2 playoff runs up at the Hill. Had a lot of historic, reasons to remember this season. Getting the semifinals, is kind of what – there's another handoff up the middle. She keeps his feet moving. I don't think he's going to get the first down, though. He gets down to about the 10-yard line.
A little short, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about 4th and 1. So I think 4th down and 1 for the Fighting Irish, still fighting. And the shotgun formation. I'll wait for the clock to get down a little bit. Handoff, jet motion. He'll get the first down, though. It's going to be 1st and goal. So, yeah, I want to thank many that have stayed with us throughout the season. But the seniors selected a great slogan of "Get Back." They had been 2nd and 3rd or 3rd and 4th in the district, 3rd the last 2 years, 4th the previous year, and they were one and done in the playoffs. So they wanted to get back. They were tired of losing. Quarterback runs into the running back and playing for pride. They're kind of pushing and shoving there.
Eric, to that end,
right
when I was the band director here at Macarthur, we just put it on our calendar to the band kids at the beginning that we would be playing through Thanksgiving.
Yeah, through Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it just happened all the time. So kind of take that for granted sometimes.
They did, and they wanted to get back to it because they hadn't been it in a while, and so they've been last time they were in this position was 2021, Coach said.
Yeah.
So it was right in that mark right before 2nd down and goal. Low snap, hand up. Oh, boy, they get the parting of the Red Sea, but then he is stopped right at the 1.
Boy, at this point, we just need that clock to go.
Yeah, I know. It's like, gosh. Yeah. Pretty much over when you see a score like that, when people are bouncing around. And glad you could join us for those who are watching on YouTube. I know this was an audio-only presentation. A lot of you are, that was false start. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of a jump. Running back, well, you got a whole bunch of substitutions now. You got a lot of kids that are excited, maybe some seniors, some backups that don't get to play all season. They're in a semifinal game,
Yeah.
They get to play, and they're anxious, and they go a little early.
You're thinking, now you're going to start making mistakes.
Yeah, well,
okay.
It's with the B crew trying to keep them out of the end zone again. They did get a stop once before. Quarterback, and he'll
hand it off.
Handoff for a touchdown and a score. 61 and the PAT coming up.
Oof. Not expected. Not like this.
Now 40 point, and remember 28-21 at the half.
Right.
That was the halftime score. Now remember last week it was all great for us. We had 70 points.
Right.
Del City had 39, and we had a lot of stuff go our way. But when it doesn't, and you play disciplined football, hats off. There's nothing that you can say that Bishop McGuinness didn't do to deserve this win. PAT, ball down, kick up, kick is through and good.
Nope. No.
Good.
He missed it.
He did miss it.
He
the
hooked
first
it.
miss. He hooked. Wow. Okay. So 61-21 with 3:03 left to go. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Well, the celebration is starting on the opposite side of the field for the here in Noble, and for the Fighting Irish. You know, there was 16 teams in the playoffs. It went to 8-4-2, and we're down to these final two that will settle it up for a state championship next week. The Carl Albert Titans, more than likely, and the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish. So of the 3 OSN teams, only one will remain, and that's Carl Albert. And the kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you off. Oh, wow. Nice little return past the 50 down to the 45-yard line. So Mosley gets the kickoff return in your Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. And they're celebrating with a lot of backups that were in this game now. So they'll get to play on a Saturday afternoon next week. UCO up in Edmond. So the MacArthur Islanders will kind of mention our player of the game, which is going to kind of be a combined, if you'll kind of know what we're going to go with, of what this really is deserving for the season, really, than a game. Handoff, right up the motion, Connor Claiborne, he'll score. So I know it's exciting to see him right up the middle against some defenders, still playing as the junior. Says, well, you know what? We don't really want to get completely blanked in the second half. The first touchdown in the second half comes at the 2:49 mark of the fourth quarter. But unfortunately,
it was a great run, Eric.
It was a great run. And I didn't have the MacArthur excitement with it.
Touchdown, MacArthur.
That's right. Guess we're going to look like we're going to go for 2.
Nah, we're kicking.
No, I know. And then we do the swinging gate back over to the PAT. The motion, Manning with the hold. Kick up, kick on its way, and this kick is good. Highlanders score for the first time in the second half, but we got 2:49 left to go in this one. You know, onside kicks coming up next.
Yep.
We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Before I forget, I want to thank the Owensby brothers for really tag teaming to be our producers. You can see his head right there.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Yeah, he's they've done a fantastic job. Caleb Sherham, our videographer, didn't have to video tonight, but he wanted to be on the sidelines. He's an alum and wanted to be a part of this run, see if we could get back to a state championship game. And it did not happen, but they finally scored. their first points of the second half.
A little bit of pride, huh?
Pride playing a little bit defense, and, onside kick coming up. Good hands, people all at the 50-yard line. Whistled on your Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Hey, let's go to Wayne's. No, we didn't do it. We booted it all the way. We faked him out with the onside kick and said, no, go in the end zone for a touchback. So, all for naught.
Will they go into victory, or will they keep running plays?
Well, they can't go to the victory yet. They gotta run in a couple. They got to make at least one first down, then they can go to victory. Because unlike NFL where it's like 40-some, it's like 25 here. You know what I mean? So,
hey, kudos to the Highlander Regiment. They're still down there playing and getting after.
They are. I see that
in the rain.
They're clapping, and they're trying to
bring
a little
warm.
spirit. That's right. There is that little bit of a mist that's been kind of all off and on all night long. So in the shotgun formation. Oh, and we crowded the line, came a little bit early, and so it's going to be offsides encroachment on the defense. So a 1st and 5 coming up with 2:49 remaining. Comanche Home Center, fourth quarter. Hey, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We've had a fun run. We've had 13 schools in the network. 8 of them made playoffs, believe it or not. And we had 5 of them remaining. A high snap over the head. He has to just down it at the 15-yard line. Quarterback had to dive for it. But, 8 teams, and then 2 of them were playing each other, so that took one of them out. Right. Altus had to bow out, so it went down to 5. And for semifinals. And then last week we had 2 of them play each other. There's MacArthur and Del City, so one of them out of the 6 that were remaining after the 8.
That's a great showing.
And OSN
awesome.
Has had an incredible year. We're not done either. We got basketball season coming up, so you'll get to be a part of that. So in the shotgun formation, handoff, just motion up the middle. Boy, he's got some speed, and they're trying to do a strip instead of the tackle and gets up to about the 30-yard line, but that'll be a first down. Then I don't think they have to really run it anymore now. They're going to run that clock, and they're going to say, yep. Yeah, it's to get the 40-second clock. 42nd in high school. To run that clock down. Rain is really starting to pick up now. As far as that, it comes in waves. It's that big mainstream drizzle. A lot of the MacArthur faithful that came is still out there. All of Bishop McGuinness is there. And they're celebrating because they know what's happening. Next week, they're going to go play a state championship against one of their foes they know so well, Carl Albert Titans. Handoff off tackle coming to the near side of the field. Gets up in at about the 37-yard line, 115. They won't need to do anything here if they so desire.
So I have a real important question for you.
What's that?
Who wins the battle between my Cowboys and your Lions next Thursday?
Well, the way the Lions are playing, the way the Cowboys are playing, you got to give hats off to the Cowboys. But they are playing in Detroit. They both are going to be fighting hard for that wild card positions.
Yep.
Well, the way Philadelphia is, where they lost to Chicago today, who knows? Dallas could come back and win the division.
Yeah.
Kind of a high snap, handoff, motion going to the far side, stacked up. They'll whistle it dead there, and that should be doing it. 37 seconds left to go, and they won't have to do anything. They can celebrate. They're going to the sidelines. They remember what it felt like a couple weeks ago when we were celebrating on our sideline. They were 9-0, ready to win the district. We took it from them, then beat them by 14. They returned the favor 61-28. You don't really like that.
No.
We beat them by 14. They beat us by a bunch. And so that's going to be the end of this contest. MacArthur goes down with their 3rd loss of the season, only losing to Elgin, losing to Newcastle, and then finally losing to Bishop McGuinness. Hats off to Bishop McGuinness. They played a really great game, and they deserve it.
They really did.
And they're going to go play Carl Albert next week. We're going to come back, finish up. We got our post game with our player of the game. We'll do that shortly, right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Well, one final time for the season. And Larry Hatch, I want to thank you so much for being a part of this last run.
Loved it.
I want to thank Tony for doing most of the game with us. Got a couple of names out of it. Waterbug, which her mom's got it embroidered on a sweatshirt there on the back of that. We appreciate that. That's always a compliment of what we kind of do. And Josiah Thomas with the train had so many great moments. Won a city championship. They go to the semifinals for the first time since 2021. They got back to where they wanted to do. Unfortunately, these seniors, as they'll come back over to meet the cheerleaders who are going to cheer them on.
Sing the fight song.
And they're going to sing the fight song, which is always a tradition, and strike up the Highlander Regiment as they do the same. So let's give you your player of the game, brought to you by Taco Mayo. They focus on fresh ingredients and a customizable Fresh Mex style for burritos, nachos, and salads. From their classic menu to their Fresh Mex menu, serving you since 1978, Taco Mayo. We have decided we're going to give the senior class the player of the game because they played their hearts out. Unfortunately, they came up shy. Glad they even took the scoreboard off the big board, so no one can take pictures and brag up as much as they want to it. Postgame and also our player of the game is also brought to you by Sovereign Bank. So that was our player of the game. Now it's our defensive player of the game. Big plays, loud crowds, and hometown bank that's always on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community member FDIC, equal housing lender, 2 locations in Lawton. Again, same thing. Defensive player of the game is going to be the senior class. They played lights out. You know, we had them all over the field. It was really a great testament, especially a couple of goal line stands that they had. It wasn't enough. They only scored 1 touchdown in the second half. It was a 28-21 ball game. It was anyone's game, but the breaks kept going the same way.
It just snowballed on us.
And it snowballed really out of control. And so it's kind of like last week for Del City. It snowballed out of control for them. They couldn't really regroup. We put 70 points on the board for that, and so that is your final. So that wraps up a season. Of course, we got basketball. We've got other things that you can tune into. If you're on a YouTube channel, you can subscribe there. For those on Facebook, you can join us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. For Larry, who's done an outstanding job. Thank you very much, Larry Hatch. For myself, Eric Sherem. I want to thank the Owensby brothers for being here, for producing, and Caleb Sherem, our videographer, all season long. Bidding you a pleasant good evening. MacArthur falls short in the semifinals. Bishop McGuinness advances to the finals next week to take on, more than likely, that's the way that score has been, kind of blowout, Carl Albert at UCO next Saturday at noon. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Have a great and safe weekend.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma